Alright, hello, welcome in, everybody. How is everyone doing? Hello. Hello, Johnny Virgil. Hello, Sim Zero. Hello, MG. Hello, Janu. Hello, Weston Fox. Weston Fox! I need to... Give me a second. Hello, Stuckler. Hello, Airtane. Hello, Babylon. Hello, Elion. Hello. Hello, KLMX. Hello, Forelli. Hello, Concon. Hello, Lucas, Xavier. Trying my best. Hello, Airtane. Hello, welcome in. Hello, Dark Turtle Knight. Hello, MG. Hello, Zangetsu. Thank you for the hin. I appreciate it. Let me get that there. Hello, Blood Suli. Welcome in. Okay. Stir fry. Aqua, please. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Babylon, thank you so much. 11 years, wow. Babylon, thank you so much for being a member. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for continuing your membership. That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh gosh. Good news, killer whales in the shop. I know! I'm excited. Cannot repent, for I have no repentance in my heart. My gosh. 11 years, he's been a member longer than you've existed. Oh my god. Babylon, my goodness! Babylon, goodness gracious! Thank you so much! Thank you! Oh my gosh, thank you! Thank you for sending the 10 gifted, thank you so much! If you happen to get a membership, please make sure to thank Babylon. Thank you. Still no dough. Oh my gosh. It should go to the people who are most active in stream. I don't know why it doesn't. But thank you so much, and thank you so much, Johnny Virgil, for continuing your membership too. Also 5 years and a year in Discord. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness. Also, before I forget, I don't want to forget. Weston Fox, thank you so much for the throne contribution. I really appreciate it. I was setting up and I got jump scared by the noise. So thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. Still no Daho. Daho was in the Discord just a minute ago. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you for renewing your membership. Thank you for contributing on Throne. I appreciate you guys very much, so thank you. Oh goodness. Yes, we are going to grab the whale from the shop. Well, okay. Yeah, I probably just should. I should probably save, like, what can be used as regular pulls, because I don't have any kernel tickets, so I'll probably save that. I should probably save that, right? So I'll probably just grab, grab with certs. Just woke up, let the poor girl wake up. She's in the Discord! That's all I'm saying. You're buying her? I think so. It makes Seko happy, too. Also, no Arkin. Oh, Arkin might have fallen asleep. That's okay. That's very understandable with the time zone. Very understandable with the time zone. But yeah, you know, I didn't spend all that time drawing Scotty for nothing. But Gamba? You were hoping for Gamba? We can do a little... Alright. Because you guys are so Gamba obsessed, we can do an up to 5-6 if you would like. But either way, we're gonna try to stir save. MG, help. I can't. I mean, it's like, MG trying to be the angel on my shoulder here. The rest of you all being the devil. MG and Stuckler both say save. Listen to MG. Alright, alright. Irritain's not helping. Can't do much for the community that is of actual value. I hope it's somewhat useful into that hard drive. Listen, Fox, you have value to the community? Absolutely! Oh my gosh! I really, really appreciate your support, but in general, like, I love seeing you in stream and everything, so... Don't say that it's not much for the community. I appreciate you very, very much in here. I really, really do. MG is wise? True. MG trying to be the angel. Getting Scotty just to borrow, I'll be honest, and chuck an anchor at her. No! No! I already know how it feels. We don't need to do that to Scotty. Jeez. What's the hard drive for? It is just so that, it is mainly for the fact that I'm doing, like, video things, VOD saving, commission work. A lot, like, everything I do requires digital file space. So it's just sort of helping to be less, concerned with space and everything. Like, I constantly have to make sure that Arknights can actually run correctly. So it's just for a little bit of, backup and peace of mind. I felt Uppy's anger in Arknights April Fools. It hurt. Revens, you and I both. I don't know if you were there for that stream, but they have a clip of me. And yeah, I can completely relate. I can very much relate. More Bakadoodle storage space. It's mainly anything that's video related that takes up all the room. You have 3 reasons to roll for Albianus. 1, he's very cool. 2, Abyssal Hunter. Three, funny anger go burr. No! Revens and I feel personally slighted. Can we ban Aquafleet? I love how this is the second time you're saying that. Gosh. Alright. Let's jump in. Let's grab our whale and then jump in, shall we? Is a puppy part of stream nights? No. Just Abyssal Hunter stuff, I think. To get the whole family together. Got him and spent everything getting him to E2 level 60 for the recent event, and then decided to beat it with 2, 3, 4 stars and a Hoshi ult instead. Amazing. 10 out of 10 right there. Alright. We're gonna pause this. We're gonna add this. Jump in here. There we go. And let's just yeah, we'll save. The fact that she's in the shop should be the blessing anyway, right? Alright. And we do have enough. We did save enough. I have been, like, you know, thinking about this, figuring it out, everything. So, alrighty. Scotland? What? Oh, pfft. The stupid translation tool! Oh my gosh, I hate this YouTube! You're so stupid! Oh gosh. Little Birdie's also in Shop Hound theme. I know, but I can't do both. We tried. Alright. How come when you say it didn't turn into Scotland? Alright. Yeah, Scotland. Scottyland is now Scotland. I'm crying. Oh, Scotty replacing backpack. Alright. Let's just do this before I get pulled into doing something else stupid. Alright.
I am Scotty, a bounty hunter. Are you really hiring me?
Indeed.
I cannot say what calamities I may bring with me.
It's okay, we're already on the ship. Alright, there we go. Work from the chibi. Fulfilled. Hello, Scotty. Welcome in. Alrighty. Same VA as Homebrew, by the way. That is insane. Oh my god. Wait, what are you doing? Thank you so much for the gifted cheese. How are you doing? Hello. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. Gotta support Doctor's bringing right dear Scotty home. Dear Scotty home. My gosh. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Thank you very, very much for the support. This will take some time. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, I don't know if I... Okay, Caliber! We know Caliber! Oh, and Sakana too. Okay, if you got gifted a membership from Iwiwa's Pine Tree, please make sure to say thank you. I really, really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Evans too? Oh my gosh, there we go. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Seriously. Are there still people that dodge the membership in chat? YouTube is silly and it doesn't prioritize people who are active, and it should, and it's dumb that it doesn't do that. But seriously, thank you for the support. I really, really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Thank you. All right, let's... While this thing is running for a bit, we will bring Scotty to the team. I think we'll swap out... Also, Blemmy and Kubai are E2 and Honeyberry. It doesn't even prioritize subscribers. It's so silly that it doesn't do that, but still, I really, really appreciate the support anyway. Alright, I think we'll swap out Deep Color. Probably. Deep Color can be pretty useful, though. Well, I'm not swapping out Sakiko because she was saving us. Be sure to swap Blemmy's skill. Oh, that was something I wanted to ask you guys. For Blemmy and Chobai, is their skill 3 usually better? YouTube accounts from before Google purchased this platform will not receive gifted membership? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Blemmy, all 3 skills are useful? Yeah, probably gonna swap out Deep Color. Okay, keep Chobai S1. By S3 is signature, Blemmy depends on the level. Wait, I'm hearing 2 different things. Blemmy 3 is tricky, she no longer heals herself. Yeah, fair enough. S2 is preferred for self-sustain, S3 if you have healer. Provide generally S3. We could try it. Hello, Vessa! Welcome in, welcome in! Blemmy's very versatile. Okay. Tobias 3. Let me see. So 1 is just, it appears a lot quicker. A lot sooner. And then this is, yeah, auto and manual. Attack range expands. Okay, that's a big amount of expand. That is a very large expand. Okay, good to know. Wow. Attack, 40 damage type change to arts. Attacks 2 extra targets. Range attacks no longer reduce damage. Each attack grants 13 ASPD. Second up to 6 times. So basically, do you want something that's kind of set and forget? Or something that can increase the range and deal arts? That sounds really good. That's kind of crazy. Alright, maybe we will try it. Maybe we'll try it.
I just sharpened my sword.
Burst cooldown? S1 is AFK. I know S1 is AFK, yeah. You want murder. When you make the operators stronger, they get stronger. Thank you, Vessa of the Pond, for your wisdom. We'll try it. I'm curious about it. And as for Blemmy, she kinda can, like, stay alive herself, which is nice. Restores the HP of a nearby ally besides herself. S1 is kind of nice. I feel like she can kind of... And she can also heal someone else, too. I don't know. There's also... I don't think we use S2 much. S3 has a cool name, true. Second skill should help with the, dodge? Let me see. 70 all ground enemies on the same tile put to sleep. Restores the HP of all nearby allies by 17%. 17% versus 120%. Huh. S2 is nice for stopping powerful enemies from attacking. True. I mean, it's just good to experiment with everything, right? Wish I was able to help, but I'm super new. No worries, Willow. No worries. I'm still trying to understand it, too. You remember Blemmy's talent? Do I remember? No. Can heal allies. Prioritize sleeping enemies. Increases attack to 140 when attacking sleeping enemies. Okay, so... I guess this is worth trying? She wore crimes. My goodness. We could try it. I don't think I've... Oh, it's manual instead of auto, though, again. Let me strive to make sleep permanent. I guess it's worth attempting? I mean, we can learn from it, right? We can learn from it.
Blemishine will not disappoint.
As for Honeyberry, last one I wanted to ask about. I don't know about... Oh no, Honeyberry doesn't change. Never mind. Okay. And then we'll swap out Deep Color with Scotty. And I can at least get her to E1 right this moment. And I'll not be annoying about it. Entirely.
So, this is how you fight.
We can get this to
whoosh.
4 at
Put them
least.
down with a pow.
Okay.
And finish them with a thud.
We are fine here.
I'll keep it in mind. So this is the promotion you Rhodes Island folks are always going on about? Not bad. Feels like I've become stronger. Just by a bit, maybe.
Alright, and then we'll bring this up. Man, this is a lot. But it's okay. We still have enough to work with. And, we'll do this same to 40, I think. It's the last time you'll ever feel strength's gonna do for everyone. That's not necessarily true!
So, this is how you fight. Rush in.
Not
with a
necessarily
push,
for everyone, it's just
knock
that...
them down with a pow. You're placing everyone's life in my hands?
Start listening hard to reenact her voice better. Trying. I mean, you know what's kind of funny? She is speaking, like, pretty slowly and deliberately, and then someone earlier was like, you don't have her voice right. She's more, like, funny and sarcastic. And I'm like, I don't hear it. Buddy, what Scotty were you listening to? I thought I was okay with it, but might be a different Scotty. Told you your voice for her is good. Thank you. I just, you know, you can be sarcastic while still like sounding serious, I guess. Oh, okay. S2 is like lessing. Let's keep it on S1 then. Just because unless we need like a, I don't know. She doesn't seem to take anything serious to me. Always nonchalant. True. Skill 2 is just lessing 2. Weird. They were wrong. Normal Scotty's definitely more of a soft-spoken kudere. See, that's kind of what I was figuring. Alright, anyway, we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna just attempt. I think a heli drop would be good for the squad, but always try what you want. Spectre's the charismatic one, Scotty's the cool one. Alright. We're just gonna do what we can. Mr. Carmony, Iberia. Please save Iberia. Alright. We're just gonna jump in. See where things take us. I think we're on 8 now, right? We're on 8. Okay. Everyone on deck, we got C4 to hunt. Oh. Alright. It does not fit in with its surroundings. That is not fun to hear. Okay. Oh, we'll see how this goes. This fight, I did not like this fight. You guys said the same thing about the last one! Alright. Let's just see how this goes. Alright. I understand. Okay, We'll just try this. Something, welcome to the first real roadblock. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Are we jumping right in, or? We are jumping right in. Noted. Okay. Observation post. Okay. Oh, great. Oh, we're starting with a fun start here. Lovely. Okay, let's just... Oof. I don't know what the stage is gonna look like yet, so let's just have... At least we only have one row to worry about, right? Hopefully? Maybe? Something feels bad about this. Probably brand related. I'm guessing the bad part is gonna be brand related. Or flower related. That also happens. Okay. Let me think here. It's gonna take me a while to not go with the setup I'm used to, so just, you know, bear with me while I'm trying to figure out and understand things. Let's have... I think I'd feel good if Haruka gets started early.
Keep my eyes open.
Forget what the deal with you is, but you know what, okay. I think, let's try... Let's try... Something just doesn't feel right about this. What is Scotty's? Okay, Scotty's basic guard. Let's have goodbye behind Vulpes. Let's have
This is the right place to
Gladia. What would be the best for her? Actually, wait, how far can we go? We can't go that far. Okay. We're okay for the moment. But obviously that's not gonna last. Alright, while we have a minute, I'm just gonna get this going. Even though we don't really need it right now, we'll have Reed here just in case. Knowing what's best for her right now. We'll have Reed here for now. Just as we're still trying to figure things out, and then Haruka can stay a little safer too. This is gonna be hard to get used to. I'm so used to Kyobai being AFK. Kyobai. I'm so bad at remembering this. Alright, we still have the easier enemies at the moment, so then we can let Haruka take the skill twice. That'll be good. We still don't have any Abyssal Hunter here, so... we should worry about doing that now, actually. Shoot. 11 out of 39, okay. Maybe this is where we should have learned how to hella drop, but you know what? Okay, let's... What's your deal? You're gonna move around here. Alright. Let's keep you here. I don't know if that's a good idea, but you know what? I just want to test and understand everyone better. So, I can't even tell what that falls under. Let's just see if this is gonna work at all. Maybe this is the wrong type, I don't know. I'm just trying to understand and learn better, really. That's kind of all I really want to do, is just kind of understand and learn better. Maybe Sakiko can help, I'm not sure. I literally just want to understand and learn better from this. Makes all enemies fall asleep, right? And restores HP 17%. Okay, let's try that for Scotty. Literally just trying to understand what we can do. I love the wings. Okay, that is definitely helpful. Which way are we going here? Nether Sea Swarm Caller. Oh boy. Alright. Continually inflicts arts damage and nervous impairment in an area around it, has status resistance, and is immune to slowing effects. Oh, I don't like that. Huh, okay. Not a fan of that. No new friend. No new friend. Continually inflicts arts damage and nervous impairment in an area around it. Well, it's a great thing that we have our dear Honeyberry, who is now E2.
Treatment target sighted.
Okay.
By your command.
Let's get rid of this guy if we can. I think he only is gonna... Alright, we're gonna need to heal ourselves. I don't even know if that'll work. It might not work. It might not work. Can we just potentially... Are we... Right off of Blemmy. That is so irritating. Oh great, there's so many now. I hate this. Let's keep... You know what? Let's keep this skill on. Alright, let's retreat, Blemmy. Ah! I hate the timing of this! Alright. It's okay. Let's keep everybody healing. I'm not a fan of this thing. Hey, Reed, you wanna, like, get rid of it quick? That'd be great. Oh, there's a lot of problems now. Scotty's down. Let's not make her wait here. Let's have Gladia hold. Alright, thank you, Reed. I appreciate you greatly. Vulpus can deal with this. Oh, okay. Not liking the brand. Not a fan of the brand. Not a fan of the brand at all. But as long as everyone can heal everyone else, then hopefully we'll be okay. Maybe? Why are you so far away? Alright, if Reed is on skill again, we might be okay. These guys are much more susceptible to arts, right? It's hard for me to know at the ahead of time here. Alright. Let's hope that Vulpus is okay here. I think it's okay. Shoot. That's not good. Oh, come on! Both ends! Alright, is there anyone that can heal? We need healing on the healer.
I've got a real penchant for that.
Alright, let's have Blemmy's back up. That's good. Let's have... Man, that's right on the brand, which I don't like, but you know what? Anything that can buy us a few extra seconds, I guess I'll take.
Everyone, hang in there.
Obviously, I don't want to have to make her work too hard, but I'm gonna need each of them to heal each other, so... Oh, I hate that. Okay, Scotty is best here, and... Alright, these guys cause issues with... No one's really close enough to make this a good solution. Oh! Keep forgetting that we have this, though. What would be the best way to use it? Wait, I can go backwards, right? I can go backwards. Okay, that's a little bit better.
I'll face it together with all of you.
We should be okay. We just have to... And then if I can get Saria to not have to worry about it either, that would be good. Fantastic. Okay, Vulpus is on skill. Still haven't used Kibai skill because I'm still not used to how that works. My apologies. Reed is just about on skill, so she can handle all of this. And we're gonna... Okay, how does this work? Attack range expands. We'll be able to hit everybody here. Damage type changed to arts. That's good. Can heal more. Alright. Sounds good. We want to deal with the arts, so that's helpful. Reed can hit above, and Saria can help keep Honeyberry alive. And I think we're okay. Reed is still on skill, that's good. Saria helps Honeyberry, Honeyberry helps Saria, Reed helps attack. I think we are all set.
No matter what trouble we're in, I'll face it together with all of
Good.
you.
Alright. What happened? You're awake! I'm begging you, man! At least holler next time something like this happens, alright? Pull another stunt like that and I won't be able to save you! How's the situation? That woman's monsters. Have they all been burned away yet? I can't say for sure, but probably. I mean, I've only seen the full extent of Monster's firepower in tactical records before. Burn it. Burn it all. Grand Pharaoh is already a thing of the past. Just burn it all down. Mr. Tiago, you... Ah! Traitor! And you, Iberian! I've caught your sense. This is where you're hiding. You came at just the right time. Yes, yes. Just the right time. What are you? Already blind and beyond recognition. Serves him right for pleasuring himself with that monster. Serves you right. You hear me? Serves me right? It sure does, Tiago. For choosing to trust a man blinded by hatred. For ever having delusions that people like you could be saved. Serves me right indeed. But now, everything is different. Bones grind and crunch together. Sea terrors? But when? Tiago, don't get too close! Something's wrong with this guy! Iberia must be destroyed! We will annihilate this country. This land will become the ocean's cradle. The waves shall swallow the clouds, and scores of mountains will dissolve without a sound. We shall all become one! Watch out! Tiago! Tiago! He's already transforming into a monster! Just like in the reports from Salvianto! I'll start with you, traitor. For the perpetuation of life eternal, Iberia is meaningless! Meaningless, you say? Are you calling for me by name, heretic? High Inquisitor, you've made it just in time. Go ahead and pray. We will prove to you that your god is meaningless too. You will watch as Iberia sinks into the abyss. That will never happen. What? My name is Carmen y Iberia. When the 9 saints gave themselves this false title, they abandoned their own names, and with it, their beliefs. We are immolated by lies. Nobody knows this better than us. God never offered salvation to Iberia. We must become our own gods. On behalf of the Inquisition, I hereby read your sentence, heretic. What is this heaviness I feel? My body has already been accepted by my kin. My life has already received sublimation. So why am I unable to take my eyes off this lantern? Self-preservation? Yes. All Inquisitors are quite powerful, so I am on guard. You may kill me, but you cannot kill our kind. Kill our kind and the sea will die. When the sea dies, the land will die with it. You will all eventually drown in the rising tide of evolution. You will not live to see this land's future. This era bloated and discordant, and we are all but livestock trapped in cages. I will put you and your Inquisition. What? He looks at his body in disbelief. A beautiful cross-section. Since their invasion of Gran Faro began, the old Inquisitor who sat at the town's chapel has never lifted his hand even once. He never wielded his sword or drew his hand cannon. He used only his lantern and his arts, befitting someone as ancient as him. Yes, ancient. He is very old, a span of time far too great for the ordinary life to endure. Land crawling, livestock. How did you... At least I was able to buy. You've accomplished nothing. A brand new life form, yet unable to take the life of even this old Iberian. What do you have to be proud of? Look at me, heretic. You... Damn you! You were once human too, but you narrow-mindedly misjudged the potential of your own race. For tens of thousands of years, this is how we've won our wars. Nature selects, life adapts. You and your pathetic ideas will be buried in Iberia before your last breath. Be sure to pass on our thunderous roar to your kin. The sea faces an ancient enemy called civilization. Once you stand no chance of overcoming. You... You understand nothing. How's he doing? I've been trying everything I could this whole time, but the wound's too deep. If only Dr. Calcit were here. He needs medical attention immediately, sir. Where is she? Waiting in the chapel. I should make this clear, member of Rhodes Island. His treason is indefensible, and he must answer for his crimes. Knowingly sheltering the Church of the Deep cultists have caused the Inquisition to lose a prime opportunity. It has also placed Dario and countless of our brothers in the penal battalion in grave peril. Old fool. How old are you anyway? 100? How do you still pretend to have so much energy? It is my duty. So you must know all sorts of things. Tell me, Inquisitor. Tell me the truth. You wretched executioner. Why would you destroy a band of people hoping to rebuild their home? All of you. All of you. Don't speak, Tiago! I can't stop the bleeding! No, I must ask. All of you. The Inquisition! Those Aegir you took from Gran Faro. Are they really any cultists among them? Tell me, did you really, out of paranoia, nothing more than a laughable paranoia, kill all those good people? Ordinary citizens have no right to know the Inquisition's secrets. You bastard! Knowing the truth will not help you cling on to your fading life, Tiago. No, 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 no. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm going to die, and you still won't tell me the truth. At least, Marin, tell me. The files on Gran Faro's Aegir have been sealed. I am unable to disclose anything to a civilian. No. Ugh. I curse you. I swear. I'll never forgive you. Iberia. Will. His malediction never leaves his mouth. Old Tiago looks at the dim, damp ceiling, where a drop of water is about to fall from the wooden beams. Drip. He's gone. So, what's the truth? I don't see how this has anything to do with you either, member of Rhodes Island. Return to Calcit. We've lost too much time, and the Eye of Iberia will likely fall. Please, tell me. As a member of Rhodes Island, I also wish to cooperate with the Inquisition. But before that, I'm an Iberian. I didn't know Tiago for very long, but I just realized he would never curse Iberia, because he truly saw this place as his home. But after realizing that, that's all the more reason I can't just... Lord Carmen, after witnessing so many tragedies in my homeland, surely you can't just tell me to turn a blind eye to it all. Carmen glances over at the aged laborer resting in Elysium's arms. His eyes betray a slightly different emotion. After a moment of silence, he speaks. Roughly 130 Aegir were taken from Gran Faro, and of them, about half had ties with the Church of the Deep. Even some members of the penal battalion, formerly stationed in the town, were revealed to be traitors. They stole a large amount of information on Iberia's seafaring era, obstructed the Inquisition, and were plotting from the very beginning to turn Grand Pharaoh into a nexus for the sea's invasion of the land. Leading them was a female bishop, an Aegir Islander, a woman the people called Mary. Now, give him his burial. Strong. Work together, and you are strong enough to lead our kind. But you do not plan to do this. This puzzles me. Our kind, how will you treat them? Willpower begets all. Any chasm can be crossed. Our environment, complete and pure. Impurities are not needed. About parents, I am trying to find an answer. Yet the question is not clear. I cannot ask yet. Sound of bones grinding and rubbing. Do all of the sea's infants learn to talk as quickly as you? What's wrong, Mr. Captain? Has your loneliness finally compelled you to seek companionship with talking seaborns? You know, every wound on its body has been my handiwork so far. It's still alive and kicking. We're just getting to the good part. Fighting is meaningless. Leaving is the correct choice. Ugh! Get back here! It tore through the wall and fled. Why did the Iberians have to make the ship so complex anyway? I won't allow it to continue trashing my ship! Garcia! That's cheating, you know. How do you think we managed to keep the ship from getting riddled with holes and sinking while surrounded by monsters for all these years? Relying solely on Beogen's technology? We systematically kill the ones threatening enough to cause damage. Then, little by little, the survivors slowly saw the scars they left behind. This one can be considered intelligent, as far as they go, but it's by no means the strongest. I'm not in the mood to play games with you anymore, so this farce ends here. Kill it now, before it does something we cannot undo! The fleeing seaborn easily tears through the ship's walls. You can smell its kin as well as the ocean just outside this strange box. It is hurt. It needs healing. It needs nourishment. It needs time. The scaleless kin had bought it a chance to breathe, but far from enough time. Many preparations are yet to be completed. What? A Seaborn? The Seaborn does not speak. Because it faces something that is not its kin. Not kin that speaks. Not kin without scales. In which case, the small, fragile creature struggling before its eyes is just an ordinary life form. Just another part of the cycle. It should be consumed. After coming to this conclusion, the Seaborn almost immediately lashes out at Irene with tooth and claw. So fast! Its body is different from before! It's so tough! Terra, I can't dodge it this time! Roars. Can't do it right now. Eldritch noises. Stand up and run. You can talk? In Iberian? I save you. Don't let him know. Don't let Alfonso know I'm still human. Language. You also know it. Efficiency, relatively low. Not enough information, not enough time. If necessary, I will complete it. Kindred, you have formed your own group, and your offspring consume one another. You are incomplete.
Alfonso cannot get here fast. You run.
Kindred, no point in nurturing. Flesh and blood, donate to us. Ugh. Still attempting to spit out vestiges of human speech, the chief mate is punctured by the Seaborn's fangs. It neither underestimates its enemy nor is distracted by Irene's presence. The Seaborn's motions have clearly evolved.
You... Alfonso! Hurry! Hurry!
I can't even pierce its carapace! At this rate,
Irene, you know where this is.
Yes, it's the Inquisition's...
underground, where every High Inquisitor has seen the truth. The truth. Consider this one thing, Irene. What is the Inquisition fighting for? For Iberia's purity and virtue. For the sanctity of our laws and scriptures. But what if the concept of truth as seen by the people is only superficial? What if the law has no reach, the scriptures fail to prophesize, and the morality that governs all things amounts to naught? How will you pass judgment then?
I will judge based on my own standards. Even if it means casting aside the distinction between good and evil that you've always adhered to.
Of course. That is easier said than done, Irene. There's no point trying to teach from my example. And I'm not as partial towards words as you are.
Maestro.
But there will come a day when your enemies will force you to cast aside everything you've ever known. Your faith, your morals, your ethics. Everything will be ravaged, desecrated, rendered null and void. When that happens, if you can manage to rebuild your inner faith, whatever it may be, then that will form the foundation to help you defeat those enemies. Before seeing the truth, before experiencing a crueler history, everything that we do is empty, with no basis in reality. I won't tell you how you should act going forward, but when that time comes, I want you to remember my words, Irene. You must become Iberia's last line of defense.
No. Survival is not actually your goal. Perhaps you can become something greater.
Irene raises her hand cannon. A second cavity suddenly appears in the Seaboard's adamantine body, as a torrential flow of heat melts through its sturdy, unusual walls. The surging temperature turns the surroundings into a sea of fire. The chief mate sobs and retreats to the side, staring blankly at the scene before its eyes. The Seaborn has never been enveloped by such arts before. It feels a sense of being overwhelmed, but quickly adapts. However, the Inquisitor's barrage will not cease until the flames of her lantern sputter out.
Release the chief mate, you monster! And get a good whiff of the scent of Originium! You have not sinned in any way. The Holy Scriptures do not even mention your existence! Right now, it is only I, as an Iberian, who is handling this verdict. The scourge of the seas must be wiped out. You have no right to live! In the name of Iberia!
I managed to help a little, didn't I?
Goodness. Irene casts gun! Oh my. She pulled out a cool gun. Oh gosh. Alright. Did you, Chi-Chi? It's okay. For a neutral special, the Inquisitor wields a gun! Irene out here playing Devil May Cry. Paladin multiclassed ranger. In the name of Iberia, I will punish you! I love it. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'll just change the... whatever we're doing now, I'll just change the alert thing now. So I need to change the actual alerts to being off. There we go. Okay. Seaborn may cry. Ah! I feel bad for the chief mate so much. Gosh. Alright. Renee is way too cool for being like 5'2". Hey, height has nothing to do with it. Vulpus is like 5'4". Alright. Bridge access. For more than 60 years, for 20,000... Wait. For more than 60 years, for 20,000 day and nights, the ship has endured far too many storms, as well as matters of life and death. It will not sink, just as Iberia will not sink. And this is not a fact that requires explanation. So it must be, therefore it is. The white-haired captain gazes out the porthole, to the part of the ocean that can no longer even be considered scenery. For the first few decades, he spent a lot of time on the observation deck, hoping to get a glimpse of the land he once called home, even if no more than a small island. There was nothing. Nothing but water. A boundless expanse of water. It bored him, annoyed him, enraged him, and finally forced him to look away. Nothing would happen there, and it no longer had anything to do with his fate. For reasons unknown, the captain suddenly felt as if he had not seen enough of this nameless ocean. He decided that when this farce was all over, he and his chief mate would quietly watch the sunrise, just as they had done many, many years ago. Alright. Gangway. Oh? Wait. What? New floor. To the ocean? Like, but actually? No, it's still gonna be on land, right? You're going into the water? No, you guys have been teasing me about this since Undertides. You guys have been teasing me about this since Undertides. There's no way. No, not actually. No, it'll be on land, right? No, you've been teasing me since Undertides. We remained on shore. We remained on shore in Undertides. We remained on shore. You guys aren't serious, right? You think we were joking? No, you teased me about this. We aren't on land right now. There's still a boat. We're still on a boat. Can the ocean start? I don't want it. We can stay on the boat is safer. We get better time to learn. You guys are teasing me, right? You guys are teasing me. You guys are teasing me. Alright. Nameless ocean. We're still on the boat. It's fine. We're just... How is this being portrayed? We're still on the deck. Alright, main deck. Alright. On the main deck, the Nethersea brand is spreading. It mercilessly engulfs everything irreversibly. This is how it survives, able to heal wounds left even by the passage of time. Oh, that is a lot of things! Oh my. I guess we'll just bounce across to the front? Alright then. At least we're still on the boat. Mooring winch. Around the mooring winch are a large number of sea terrors curling up and degenerating, turning themselves into masses of nutrient-rich muscle fiber to offer up to their kin. I hate that. That sounds awful. Ugh. They're out, I guess? Is that already 9? They must be eliminated. This kind of evolution is an abomination. Oh? How would sociologists analyze the social construct of the sea terrors and the seaborn? No, the scholars would only be able to throw their hands up in defeat. Because human society is built on selfishness, morality, cowardice, and bravery. Our ugliness has built the foundation for these flashes of greatness. However, these creatures' understanding of kinship is beyond our comprehension. Humans extol martyrdom because it symbolizes morality, and because it is so rare. But sea terrors may well never see it from such an angle, labeling their choices neither virtue nor vice. They have only one goal. All of their actions are in service of that singular goal. They have no castes and no individual interests. They seek only to reach the endpoint of evolution. That is precisely why humans must fight them to the bitter end. I don't like this at all. Can we please get rid of the fish? I am not a fan of these fish, and they do not go along with my idea of morals and justice. Can we please destroy the fish? Not a fan of these fish. Ugh. Ugh. Spoken like a true inquisitor. Reminder that this existential threat is not main story somehow. I hate this. I'm just a fish. No, you're not, MG! You are not fish! Yes, destroy them. Join the Inquisition for the glory of Iberia. No destroying the beautiful flowers. I'll allow the destruction of some fish to make you happy, though. They're not flowers, though! That's a disguise! Species evolve to appear less threatening in their design. So they look like flowers. They're not actually flowers, though. Crusade the fish. My gosh. All right. Let's go to the deck, I guess. The unbearable past relentlessly chases him. The unfaceable future solemnly awaits him. Is Suzerain the most deadly of foxes? Why? Because Lily of the Valley? Sounds like what the anti-flower lobby would say. If they look like flowers and taste like flowers, then they're flowers. I doubt they taste like flowers. I very highly doubt that. Do not try it. Alright. Huh. The unbearable past relentlessly chases him. The unfaceable future solemnly awaits him. Oh, we're back here. Oh! You wasted your chance. What? If I were you, when I caught that talking Seaborn in Salviento, I would have forced it to spill everything it knew about Aegir. You've been walking the land for years. You've never heard Aegir's messages. But the ocean is different. The ocean has never been disconnected. Yet you simply allowed it to die without creating any value. An unproductive decision, Gladia. I don't need to hear messages from trash. The only answers our prey can provide are the grunts of lowly beasts. Seems you've found some assistance on land, and put quite a bit of trust in them. The Cosmos. Cemetery. You're showing mercy. Why does he still stand? I'm not. He's just a little sturdier than anticipated. The knight does not fight back. He suddenly freezes in place and throws his head back. He staggers, spins around, and looks up. Gladia had planned to seize this moment to put an end to the chase, but right as she is about to, she has a faint premonition. The Seaborn scent. It's changed. You're already sensitive enough to notice such changes, then. That's right, Gladia. No matter how much you try to console yourself or others, this is a problem we'll have to deal with sooner or later ourselves. Garcia! Sobbing howl. Good, good. You heard it real bad. We'll track it down in no time by following these blood trails. Wait, what are these burn marks? What did you do to my ship? The monster can't have left these marks behind. That's right. It must be the masterwork of our lovely little Iberian bird. Aw, they grow up so fast. So, who's scarier? The Seaborn or her people? You mean the Iberian from before? Her? Impossible! Any of these ship's battle-hardened sailors would have been stronger than her. How could she do this? Nibbles on the captain's sleeves. I understand. No matter. Regardless of what that Iberian did, we have to hurry. Time to put an end to this months-long hunt. You seem to be in a pretty good mood, Mr. Captain. Good mood? Ha! Who wouldn't be happy to bring an end to such a long hunt? You keep chasing. I'll go a different way. It won't cut through these walls. It'll try to get closer to the sea. Garcia, your wounds aren't life-threatening. Just hang in there, and we'll be right back! The injured chief mate still needs more time to recover. It looks at its captain's face in silence. Joy. A hard-to-disguise excitement. A vigor it has not felt in a long time. It takes a peaceful nap, focusing its energy on rejuvenating its injured parts, all to help its lover continue the hunt. A brief, light dream. Short, trance-like, and extremely rare since its body underwent such profound changes. In its dream, it stands upon Iberia's shores. The sky booms with fireworks and hums with the din of whistles. A high-spirited Alfonso stands at its side, asking it a question. Garcia. See those kids along the shore? We all like children. Children are the future of Iberia. Our glory, our fates, and our skills all die with us. But children, new lives, ones that all of Iberia will come together to nurture, and they'll inherit it all. Garcia. Who do you think he should take after? How can it still move so fast with those injuries? I can't keep up! And holding back from firing my hand cannon is... Ugh! The Nether Sea brand has spread to the ship? But how? It wasn't this bad a little while ago! The fluorescent Nether Sea brand has devoured the golden Iberian Hall. The intricate dome reflects a ghastly blue light, and amidst the glow stands a lone, out-of-place woman. Her two hands are crossed in front of her as she silently and carefully seizes up the throne in front of her. The Nethersea brand spreads from beneath her feet, sapping the very color from the golden floor. She turns her head. Her eyes hold nothing but compassion and expectation. Good evening, Irene. A Church of the Deep Cultist! Did I miss? No, there's no way! Originium Arts? That's right, Irene. If Dario could see you now, I'm sure he'd be so proud. How do you know our names? Who are you? I am a translator. You think a lie like that will do you any good? I never lie, Irene. I've translated a great many works. Perhaps one of novels full of Gaulish critical realism on your shelves contain my touch? Have you ever even noted the name of the translator? Look at your feet! You were the one who brought the Nethersea brand? That's a somewhat biased statement. I did not bring the brand. Rather, I established a bond with the fluorescent sea. Truly, it is an honor to be a part of it. How did you get to this ship? That doesn't matter, Irene. Nor does it matter whether you can defeat the Seaborn, whether I die here, or whether the ship will be the key to reconnecting with Aegir. None of that matters. And yes, the sacrifices of Dario and the Pino Battalion, Grand Pharaoh's collapse, the Eye of Iberia, the long time that has passed. In the vast process of evolutionary transformation, all of these are but drops of water in the sea of life. My respect comes from the fact that we are all but a part of the cycle. Compared to the whole, we are all insignificant. Wait, you mentioned the High Inquisitor. What happened to him? Alas, poor Irene. Look, I know the feelings of having questions and needing answers. But is this really the time? When your enemy stands right before you? What happened to him? His sacrifice was in vain, Irene. The sea breeze brought me news of his death. You have my condolences. Impossible! It can't be! Nothing is impossible, Irene. When the Oracle descended, all the futures of this land were set in stone. We are bugs crawling along the ground. We ought to follow the ordained path. What's wrong with choosing life without barriers, without separation, without country, and without form? If you choose to cease resisting, all the better. If not... If none of this really matters, Amaya, then why are you buying time for our wounded little prey? Oh? You've woken up, Laurentina. Not completely, but I can at least remember your name. Hope I'm not coming across as rude. Irene! What did you do to her? Nothing. We were only making small talk. Scotty, continue the chase. Wasn't it your prey? And who was it that let me run into such a nostalgic figure? All right, be careful. Rene? You're lying! The breath of the sea does not lie. No, like I said, that's impossible! The High Inquisitor's death must have had a purpose. The Inquisition never makes sacrifices in vain. If you don't believe that, cultist, then I'll just have to become that purpose! So be it. What a resilient child you are. Ugh! Hunter, let's go! Oh, my dear little Irene. You've only just learned to control the power of an Inquisition hand cannon, and this is how you display it? If you continue trying to burn the Nethersea brand in such a crude manner, Captain Alfonso will be furious, no? Well, no matter. You're going to just let them walk away? Alas, unlike Quintus, I am not in such a hurry. Why would I want to face 2 hunters at once and cut my life even shorter? Is there a difference between a moment and an instant? There isn't, but seeing you revert to your old temperament sure brings me back, Laurentina. After all, you were in a coma until the first experiment began. How have you been since you left us? Spectre's lips curl into a subtle smile. It is the most beautiful smile she's shown tonight. It's getting faster. I've already put 2 more holes in it. Just how much blood can I have in there? 2? How did you... I'll tell you later. I don't think my stamina is going to last much longer. It's been cannibalizing its own kind this whole time. No wonder. Watch out. It's coming at us. Ugh. Sharmala, where is he? Answer. I wish to know. You monster! Before Irene can fire her hand cannon, the Seaborn lurches forward. As the wall cracks audibly, Scotty leaps back with tremendous force, before closing the gap between her and the Seaborn almost instantly. Her lethal strikes once again bite down on thin air. What? None of her hits landed? Insufficient. Nutrients, time, all insufficient. Sharmala, we require answers, but I can feel his presence. With words, we shall implore. Sharmala, even if he does not answer, it does not mean he is not there. Even if he is not there, it does not mean that our kind has lost its way. Our kind has found its way. We will seize our own fate. Survival, the primary goal. Do all of you love rambling on while trying to kill us? Don't overthink this, and don't plan on returning to the ocean either. Insufficient. Far from enough. But soon. Ugh! Cover your ears! Irene! Huh? Ah! Screeching howl.
Rocinante. The waves are coming. We wait for them. We will wait outside. With weapons, we tear them. Let us go!
Echoing braying. The Seaborn's murmurs can be heard from afar. Gladia frowns slightly. For an ordinary landwalker to recklessly make contact with the ocean and win eternal madness is certainly conceivable. But what of the other Seaborn that obeyed him? But Gladia does not think about it too deeply, because a nauseating premonition is gnawing at her nerves. It makes her neck itch. What's happening up there?
The ship has been adrift at sea for more than 60 years. If they'd wanted to do away with it, or even simply treated it and its crew as enemies, the Stultifera NAVIS would have sunk long ago.
So instead, they're assimilating it.
They've treated the ship as a part of their environment. For whatever reason, they must have allowed it to survive in their waters. But now, the situation has changed.
You mean... The Nether Sea brand? Since when? And how did it spread this quickly?
The ship will most certainly sink. Gladia, have you ever considered why an Aegir as talented as Breogan chose, in his final hour, to design the key the way he did? It should have unlocked its secrets Aegir had long dreamed of. It is the quintessence of his life's work. So why is just anyone's blood enough to activate it? Why would he let it fall into the hands of a frail knight? We did silence that thing, but they probably don't need any gods at all. Only humanity, in their impotence and hypocrisy, would fold their hands together and pray to the ocean, finding far too much solace within it. We need to make use of what little time we have, Gladia.
You're still thinking about the incident with Tiago.
Not quite. Of all the tragedies I've endured, his is hardly worth mentioning. Nothing more than a grain of sand on the beach. But how much sand does this beach require? This ship wasn't brought by the Penal Battalion. Most of the town's vessels were brought under their supervision, and the few that weren't were forgotten, stranded along the shore.
Then we've saved quite a bit of time thanks to someone's carelessness.
I can't help but think of how much more will be forgotten. What else will be stranded? Calcid, if the land of Terra were a ship, what kind of vessel do you think it would be?
We're almost at the Eye of Iberia.
That we are.
Goodness. Alright, I guess we'll just keep bouncing through, huh? The ship will sink? Let's not let that happen, huh? Remember, we are in Nameless Ocean. I don't understand why the ocean isn't named. That question was a bit too wild for Cal. We'll rename it Titanic too? Let's not! Name is Nameless Ocean. Ah! You can name it? I don't want to name it. What? Names require humans, and the ocean is closed to humanity. You would still have a name! You still know that there's a thing out there to put on a map. You know that there's water. We can name it after the ship. Stupid sea. There you go. Ocean. Amazing. Very, very creative. 10 out of 10. It's like the nameless king of Dark Souls. I mean, Star, who would go to the sea? It doesn't matter if you wouldn't go, you would still, like... You would still name it if you could see it. A map a cartographer would have put a name to it, right? Ocean McOcean face. Wow, that is the most Vesa response I've ever heard. And it came from Forelli. We lost the ability to travel to and through the ocean with the Great Silence. You would still have a name for it, though. Alright. Frank Ocean. 8 out of 10, too much water. The ocean, TM. I don't know, man. I think Ocean McOcean face might be too cringe even for me. Bodie McBoatface is a real ship, by the way. Amazing. Can you guess how many geographical locations are just named themselves? Like how many river exist? What? The bottom of the burrows. I mean, you guys have named that the deep burrows. Alright. Onward and forward. We'll jump through to the edge here. Signal light array. It is critical to locate the injured Seaborn as quickly as possible. Fair enough. Starboard deck, then. The injured Seaborn seeks to flee for its life. It feeds on its kin, amassing itself. It can feel that it has arrived before a broken-through door. Alright, we'll intercept it then. It must be stopped. Okay. Hunting down the wounded Seaborn. Noted! Its kind senses the imminence of evolution. They swarm forth, their flesh clogging the way, using death to hold back their enemies. The Seaborn is fleeing into their midst. It still needs more time. I don't want to give it more time. Dense swarms of sea terrors fill this place, slowly shifting, squeezing, multiplying. Something is hidden amidst them. The injured Seaborn may well be here, rejuvenating its strength. It must be stopped. Alright. The lumbering mass crawling around amidst the swarm is just another sea terror that has grown massive. Was this an unconscious coincidence or an astute ruse? There's no time to think too deeply about this. The injured Seaborn must be located. Well, okay. Seaborn is once more on the starboard deck. It still preys on its own kin, amassing itself. It continues to linger in front of the broken gate. It must be stopped. What are you... Is it running between Its kind senses the imminence of evolution. They swarm forth, their flesh clogging the way, using death to hold back their enemies. Seaborn is fleeing into their midst. It still needs more time. Well, heck, I'm gonna meet it on the bow! The injured Seaborn is looking for an escape route. It needs nutrients. It needs direction. It can feel that it is but a step away from the answer that it has always sought. It must be stopped. The injured Seaborn stopped moving. It is thinking. It is realizing.
You can feel that it has questions that cannot be answered. It needs to find a way to resolve that. It must be stopped. Alright. We can't... Seaborn has already fled from here. Kind senses a hope for the future. They swarm forth, their blood congealing into a bastion, using death to erect a mighty wall. Seaborn is fleeing into their midst. It still needs more time. Alright, I think we've cornered it. The creature looks out at the sea, towards where it was born, towards where it will end up. It cannot comprehend what has transpired within this floating box. It cannot comprehend the strangers and kin that have tried to hurt it. It lingers, brooding. It feels as if the answer is within its grasp, yet has no way to describe it. Soon, very soon. That was extremely stupid! In the background, the circus chase music is playing. Ah! Oh my gosh. Alright. Signal light array. Just to get you riled up. I see. Past and future alike are torn asunder here. Oh look! My favorite! 2 boxes! Something something roadblock and all that! Oh. Alright. Fine. Alright. Majority is E2. So we should be okay. Multi-lane drifting? Heck no. We're just gonna stop them before they make it. Maybe. Something feels wrong. We'll see how it goes. Signal light array. Alright.
Leave the front to me.
0 out of 65. Oh boy! Alright. We're just going to try to take up as many lanes as we can. Especially with these gators. We can reach right to the edge here on both the skill. That's good. Something about these lanes make me very uncomfortable. Alright. Who would be best there? You know what?
Hate and resentment have no place,
let me think.
but in a burst of autumn wrath.
You want Blemmy there? You want Scotty there? Maybe Scotty with Saria behind would be good? You know what, let's try it. Scotty doesn't get enough time to try out anything yet. Let's make sure she gets some time to play. And then let's see if we can grab Haruka soon. What is that?
If I make it back in
Nether
one
Sea
piece,
Reef Breaker.
I will.
Invisible while located on Nether Sea brand. Gains increased attack for each time it deals damage, decaying quickly after it stops attacking. What? Gains increased attack for each time it deals damage, decaying quickly after it stops attacking. Oh, great. Wandering Coral. I hate it. Alright, oh shoot, what is
I'm
Scotty's?
used to fighting alone.
Okay, good, block 2. Thank goodness. We need more DP, we need more DP. Oh great, not you too. Alright, we're gonna have to get rid of you. And of course, another C brand. I hate this. Ugh. Of course. Alright, let's... Actually, wait, let's... think. Maybe we need honeyberry. We probably need honeyberry.
Everyone, focus on fighting.
Let's get more DP. Let's have Saria helping Scotty. Just in case, because survivability is not great. Invisible makes me irritated as heck, and we only get 3. We only get 3. Great. Alright. Invisible. Okay.
I'm used
What
to
is
fighting
your...
alone.
Okay, attack. Okay.
No matter what trouble we're in.
Let's do that now.
sword has
Let's
a
just
Terra
deal with that
flame.
now. Let's get rid of this thing now.
Care to find out?
I don't want to have to deal with it any longer. Oh, jeez, that's spreading fast. Man, I don't know if it's best to deal with it, or... Maybe we need everyone a little further up next time, huh? It's invisible while on the ground, which means it's invisible everywhere. What's its deal? Its attack gets worse. Goes for whatever's closest to the blue box, right? Unit limit 3. I have an idea.
Now's the time to help everyone out.
So much
Not gonna let you move.
The lady suit and tie dance with her blade.
Let's... Oh shoot, we need to make sure we get the skill up.
I've been in plenty of events, but this is the most chaotic venue.
Okay, where are you go? Oh, you're going... I see. Okay, fine. Shoot.
Get a hold of your breathing.
Alright. Did one just get through? One just went through. Alright. Here's what I want to try. First of all, we need to get rid of this one. But second of all, we... Oh, it's not deployable? Are you kidding me? Well, that gets rid of my plan. Shoot. That completely gets rid of my plan. Dang it!
To treat you here.
Oh! Alright. Shoot. Idle time? In which direction? Well, maybe to cover our tracks here. Shoot. Would be a bit too easy now, wouldn't it? Look, I thought... I was like, you know what? Is this the one op that I want to use who was released later? Maybe I do. And I thought it was smart. I thought it might have been smart. Okay. How do we want to deal with this then? We won't be able to use any of those tiles, but wait, just because it's not deployable doesn't mean you can't. Alright, you know what? Testing time. We're testing things out. Also, yeah, let's have Sakiko here just for helping. Wait, you're not on the brand. Why? Okay, Golden Glow, you should be able to reach that, right? Oh, we're so distracted from this thing, unfortunately. Golden Glow, can we... Shoot, we're too distracted to hit it. Alright, well... Shoot. We only have one left. That's not great.
So much
We're just gonna see how awful this gets.
The lady's
It's gonna get awful
tie
really
dance
fast.
with her blade.
It's still gonna be invisible with Brand, so let's clear it.
Everyone, hang in there.
Let's try to help everybody here.
Trust
Let's
me.
see if we can. How bad are you gonna attack? You're gonna attack pretty badly.
Last step.
Let's keep everybody on healing, please. Oh, jeez. Just ignore. Oh my gosh. Okay. Shh. Timing is not great.
I'm used to fighting alone.
All right, Reed, can you get up in skill maybe, please? Really soon? That would really help. Please, Reed, please, Reed. Please.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Come on, let's go.
Now, take a note.
All right, are we able to get rid of this thing, please? It's absolutely destroying Vulpes. I'm not gonna let it. I'm not gonna let it.
Tie dance with her blade.
Okay. Good. Good. Thank you, Reed. Thank you, Reed, for keeping us alive. Thank you, Honeyberry, for keeping us alive. Thank you, Haruka, for keeping us alive. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay. Golden Glow is miraculously also still alive. I'm going to destroy this thing. We should be okay. I'm gonna make sure there's no distractions here.
All of you.
Can we? Okay. We're good. Okay, Golden Glow's about to go down, which I don't like. Can I try to... Yeah, no one's healing Golden Glow. No one's far enough to heal Gold... It's okay, these guys are all... She can attack. Let's help her attack.
Tense.
With whatever we got left. Let's get rid of this thing quickly. Make sure it goes down before her skill does.
Together with all of you.
And now we can focus on this guy. We should be okay. We should be okay. And as long as Reed can stay, okay.
Everyone.
It's okay,
hang
alright.
in there.
Reed's not gonna live, let's not make that a problem. Alright. Okay, I don't want to do this. We're gonna still have to make sure everyone's alive here.
Hang in there.
Okay, here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna let it stay a little bit ahead. We'll stun it here. That didn't stun it at all. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna have... Let me...
What trouble we're in,
Spe-
I'll face it together with
There's nothing to clean up. Let's go.
That works. We'll take it. We'll take it. Is there nothing to clean up? You're really kicking the stage's butts after 7? 7 was awful. I don't know why 7 was just absolutely horrific, but nothing to clean up. We're just leaving the bread like it is. Oh my gosh. The map full of sea bread, there's nothing to clean up. Yeah, we were dealing with a boss before, so that would make sense why it was so much worse. Nothing to clean up because we were bailing from Spain. Look, I'm just happy to get rid of the little fish miscreant. Alright. Are we done chasing fish? There's 2 directions, of course. Dang fish crimination. Spain is a silly place, let's go. Aww. If we don't acknowledge the brand, it doesn't exist. There you go. Do I hate Seaborn? All your buddies hate Seaborn? I'm pretty much there, yeah. Spain with a silent S. There we go. Get ready to have fun with this section. Lovely. And again, like, I'm aware that I'm using operators that were available, only after the event. I totally get it. But considering how much time I wasted last stream, I feel like this is kind of making up for it in a way. Like, I'm sort of, like, falling even now with it. I'm in Spain, but the A is silent? Spin? You know who's available before? Lappy. True, fair enough. Do not be one guide by those people. It's hard not to sometimes. Sorry. It's hard not to. Okay, anyway, which direction are we going here? There's the main mast and the hydrological workstation. I guess we'll go here next. You could use both honeyberry and mulberry and achieve the same result. Fair enough. It's not time wasted though, it's content created. There you go. It's just, I haven't turned it into evergreen yet. It just lives in the VOD. But it amuses you guys, so, you know, that's important to me. More indignancy, you earned it after the Royal Rumble. Alright, let's see here. Hydrological workstation. The STULTIFERA NAVIS is not only a battleship, but also houses a large number of research facilities. The unrecognizable equipment in the hydrology workstation regularly makes noises, but there is no longer anyone who can interpret them. The unrecognizable equipment in the hydrology workstation regularly makes noises. There is no longer anyone who can interpret them. Okay. Delicate device has been placed here. Its underside labeled with a single line of Aegirian. Mini decontamination kit. It seems to fit into one of the slots on Little Handy. Oh, that sounds lovely! Alright. Halves the rate at which Nethersea brand spreads. That sounds amazing. Or Nethersea brand deals 80% reduced arts damage to allied operators and no longer inflicts nervous impairment. That sounds really nice, except the enemies already inflict a nervous impairment. We could have the rate, but it's gonna spread anyway, I feel like. Or 80% reduced arts damage. That sounds pretty dang good. For you, the reduction of the rate? I mean... Man, they're really good at finding, like, a very split A-B situation. Less spreading or less damage and no impairment. I honestly... I feel like it's going to spread anyway. You know? Buy time against enemies versus no longer worry about your own ops. It's so funny that it's like... They figure out how to perfectly split it. It's really funny to combine the reduced damage one with Asbestos to hypercharge her skill. She gets SP for taking arts damage. Oh my. If you ask Suzumama, you know the answer. She does not care about it spreading. True. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with less damage on this. Okay. It's going to spread, and Vulpes doesn't care. Alright. Main mast. Here we go. Actually... Alright, before we do that, we're just gonna take a real quick BRB. I will be right back. You know I don't take too long of a BRB. So sit tight. If you need to get a drink of water or get some food, please consider doing so now. I will be right back. Alright, we are back here. Hello, hello! Let's pretend to be Seaborn when she gets back. There is no pretending, only the will of we many. Great. It's 54. The Seaborn have yet to pierce my disguise. They are oblivious to the fact I've infiltrated their ranks. Oh gosh. Alright. Alright, okay. Where are we going from here? Main mast, yeah? Alright. Did I get sushi? No, I did not get sushi. I don't necessarily have the appetite for anything fish-related anytime soon. Alright. Main mast. Alright. How should one sort out one's thoughts when reuniting with a mortal enemy after a long absence? Share a dance. Do you remember how we first met, Laurentina? Badly injured, you lay across the rocks of that snow-colored-like beach, as if you were some kind of sleeping beauty. After drifting along the currents for so long, I was finally awoken by some truly rancid land-dwellers. How I wished I could have slept forever. How could that be? If I'm remembering properly, we made quite a good first impression on each other, didn't we? That I won't deny. Otherwise, you would have ended up like Quintus, chopped into itty-bitty pieces. Speaking of, what a damn shame. Why couldn't I have felt like this back at Salviento? I could have reminisced with him so much more vigorously. Maya maintains her elegant posture. The Nethersea brand spreads as far as she can see. But Laurentina does not take her seriously in the slightest. What is she looking at? Your recovery seems to have gone well. Thanks to you. What about the other one? How's he doing? Who knows? Maybe he ended up like Quintus and perished at the hands of a hunter. Which one? Was just idle chatter. Originium arts. True. If there's anything on land that can pose a threat to a hunter, it would probably be these so-called arts. But you don't seem very well versed in fighting with arts either. Aren't you a bit too pathetic? Laurentina, have you never wondered why your consciousness sometimes clears up and sometimes blurs? Or how you can even function after being injected with such a concentrated dose of refined liquid originium? Isn't that because I'm built different? You've also told me about your dance lessons. Ah, damn it. I can't believe you told me before I got to remember it myself. Fine, there were dance lessons. What else did I tell you about, Amaya? Stop changing the subject, Laurentina. Or, are you saying you know exactly how you woke up? We've done many experiments on you, my sleeping beauty. For the longest time, we could only understand the ocean through the knowledge of the islanders. And then, a perfect organism appeared right in front of us. Our methods were primitive at best. Even if we donned the trappings of the church, we could not hide our blemishes as land-dwelling creatures. Cases of us embracing the sea were few and far between, and the new life forms were seldom stable. Do you still remember the huge ruckus you made right after waking up, and the first conversation we had after that? I asked, how did the Aegir manage to do it? Maya dodges Spectre's attack. She gently caresses her neck, and the glow of the golden hall seems to bleach her skin a ghostly pale. You hold a massive amount of refined liquid originium, right here. If an ordinary person had had their spinal fluid replaced with such a concentration of liquefied originium, they wouldn't be merely comatose, no two ways about it. Ah. I really ought to thank you. After all, you allowed me to experience a completely different life. Do you know how many Aegers have had their futures forcibly wrenched from them because of the trench-sucking scum you worship? And what would you originally have been then? An opera singer? A playwright? As if. Of course not. I wanted to be a sculptor. Even my teacher said I had the talent for it. When I was little, the city I lived in had a massive Snow White statue. Did it collapse during the Seaborn's invasion? Nah, that'd be too cliché. I've never even seen it broken. We moved to a different city before long. But that statue's always remained in my head, and I never forgot what it looked like. And then, thanks to you guys, I finally understood the allegory of that statue alternating between black and white amidst the shadows. Prayer. If I'd continued my studies in Aegir, I might have never learned the more nuanced meaning of that word. You can stop stalling for time now. I know your arts are related to perception. I've seen them. Think of it this way. I've met some real weirdos aboard Rhodes Island. I might have done some rather unbecoming things, but never mind. I'm sure they'll forgive me. Is that the name of a ship? A much better ship than this one. Anyway, your precious sea terrors are all dead or injured, and your Nethersea brand can't do anything but eat away at this pompous hall. What's next? Need help writing your suicide note? You don't get to see the authentic Aegirian calligraphy every day, you know. Well then, Laurentina. Maya extends her hand to Spectre. Her slender palms are covered in the Nethersea brand, as if she's wearing faintly luminescent formal dress gloves. Spectre does not reject her, but grips her weapon tightly with one hand while holding Amaya's in the other. The two of them step delicately across the golden hall. Actually, I wasn't much of a dancer when I was young. The captain taught me a few times, much later. She's a better dancer than you. You know what keeps your arypathy in check. You also know why it's easier to wake up from your affliction the closer you are to the sea. The other hunters, particularly Gladia, must have guessed it long ago. But she's always been reluctant to admit the truth to herself. It could not be simpler, yet it is so cruel. Isn't it because I've returned home, and am smitten by the scenery? Laurentina, I never realized how much you loved self-deprecating humor. But you're not wrong. Returning home, returning to the sea. It's all because their blood flows within you. The seaborn part of you is holding back the originium. The seaborn part of you is what wakes you up when you return to the ocean. So, this awakened you, as you are now. Are you seaborn or abyssal hunter? Watch your step. Thank you. You aren't expecting to shake me, are you? Like how Scotty got lectured by that talking scum back in Salviento? Are you not shaken, even though you recognize that your strength, your sanity, and your soul all come from your enemies? No one can remain unperturbed by the face of this truth. I haven't finished my story yet. Do you know why I love sculpting? Because, during the process of carving, chiseling, and shaping... Spectre pauses her footsteps, Amaya is caught by surprise for a moment. Spectre releases her hand as her other is already bearing her weapon down. At that moment, her expression glistens with a childlike glee. We give meaning to the forms of the dead, liberating them from the void of meaninglessness. Just like my lovely destiny. There's no end to this trash. What do we do? How are we going to catch up to it? Where's it going? They retreat to the ocean when hurt. We don't often hunt them on dry land. But, the Seafarers managed to breach the hull? But even the cannons of high-speed battleships shouldn't be enough to damage the STULTIFERA NAVIS. They've had years. Must have chipped through it long ago. They trapped the ship, but didn't sink it. Why? We can ponder this all we like, but regardless of what miracles it took, we need a plan fast or the ship is really going to sink. A plan, huh? That I do have. Quickly take out the enemy, and they should retreat back to their nest. Is it really that easy? If not, then we make it so. It's heading up. Hurry. We can't let it reach the ocean. But, Seafarers are practically clogging the entire corridor! Can you still jump? What? The roof's been corroded by the Nether Sea brand and is very fragile. We'll take a shortcut.
There you are, my quarry.
You prey on blood relatives. Prey on kin. You have eaten many.
Well, no shit. You think we can live off the wind?
To consume is without fault. Food is plenty. You will consume me? You are inviting me? Because information from afar cannot pass to kin. Language they do not understand. Vibration of air, utterance of sound, understanding of rules, learning of language.
This is why I hate those damn eggers. Look, even the monsters are learning Nigerian now. Don't think I'll show you any mercy just because you learned to talk, scumbag.
You consume me, I consume you. Feeding has continued for too long. Must be ended.
How quickly time flies, you little runt. All this time, I've watched you grow up. You think you're the predator? You're nothing more than my domesticated beast!
Alfonso's blade digs into the Seaborn's body, while its sharp fangs scratch his arm. Blood splatters through the air, and the atmosphere intensifies. The Seaborn's movements are becoming faster.
You ruined my last change of clothes. I ought to skin you alive!
Roars. Over here! Ishar! Isharmala! You will consume. Shut up. You don't need to blather on to kill your prey. We just do our job. Stop it before it jumps into the sea. Think you can run? The Seaborn continues to increase its speed, appearing to leave an afterimage of itself in place. It strides and bounds, and in an instant is already on the opposite side of the deck. Barely touching the ground, it dives straight into the ocean. But something else is even faster than it. A black shadow cuts off its retreat and smashes it to the floor. There, away from the light, something sears a mark into the deck, causing the entire ship to shudder. My, you're the same type of thing as Quintus, aren't you? If not, half of your body would have been sent flying, not just a little scratch like that. Next up is... Wait, what's this? A scent. You feel it, of course. He is no longer concealing himself, which means he has proven what he wished to prove. He has said what he wished to say. Alas, I thought he'd be able to understand. Understand what? If this scent belongs to his master rather than something else that's turned into a seaborn, then I'd suggest giving up on him ever understanding. Based on what I've seen of your shallow experiences and moral judgments, your idea of a trustworthy Aegir is usually just whoever stands out most. Obianus has made his move. In that case, I can't waste any more time with her. There's no more point in stalling. I must find the Herald. I must welcome it. Leaving so soon? I thought we were just getting started. Maybe next time, Laurendina. If we ever meet again, let's have another chat about Aegir. Scotty doesn't blink. She couldn't be more familiar with these movements. Simple, straightforward, a force of nature. She remembers how her colleagues at Rhodes Island assessed her, as well as how she assessed the two in front of her back when she first saw them. However, you were all chosen, deemed worthy by Aegir. Under my command, you should have been prodigies of exacting violence, your hunting genes complementing your skills. But you've regressed, Scotty. You're... It's not dead yet, Obianus. Don't be in such a rush to patronize Scotty. I'm aware. Take heed again, Scotty. Just like before, I'll only teach you once. Screeching owl! Obianus swings his weapon. The strike is straightforward and without excess. It is sufficiently swift, such that the Seaborn cannot avoid it despite its wishes. Afterwards, an enormous rumbling sound proves that the strike was also sufficiently strong. By the time the Seaborn is miserably thrown against a turret that's never been fired, its body had already been considerably cut down to size. Like so. Grasp its movements. Make a decision. Swing your weapon. Aim to kill. This is how you fight them. You are slower than before, and more cautious. Your life on land has been no small influence on you. I never thought... But how did you survive? I thought you died. But you and Swordfish, how did you two survive? What about the others then? The first company? And the fourth company? Did they... By my standards, my survival was a tragedy. The Seaborn told me that the others could not be allowed to live on. They would not have overlooked anything in their nest. Of course, based on Gladia's usual attitude, by her standards, this was also a disgrace. Finish it off first. As for your situation, we can wait for all the hunters to arrive. You, in this dry, floating vessel, on this ship, hunt. You left our kind. Death does not benefit our kind. Your death also does not benefit our kind. You...
What kind of hunter talks before his quarry is dead? That's the first lesson we teach in field training. I seem to always be cleaning up after the messes of you Aegirs. What is it you want? What do you need with my ship? Look what you did to Iberia and to Victoria! Letting monsters overrun Ursus! Roars! Stubborn bastard!
Run it through! Now, Alfonso!
Take this!
Is it over? Oh, I can't feel my hand.
Look out beneath you. What? It's not dead yet. Ugh. Blood gurgles in its throat. Ugh. It chipped through the deck. Trying to jump onto the chopping block yourself, you sack of meat! No, not quite. After it. We didn't chase it back into the cabin. There's still more of its kin on the ship. It's looking for her. Chewing sounds.
Harold. Scaleless kin. Wounds can't be healed. No way to nourish our kind. They all attack. Attack, but not to hunt.
Maya simply listens quietly. The wound Spectre left on her slender body continues to bleed, dripping into the pool of blood already shed by the Seaborn and mixing into one. Maya simply listens quietly.
You also hurt. You consume me. Kin, you live. Our kind will continue and survive.
The Seaborn bows its body, lowering itself at Amaya's feet. It closes its eyes and awaits death. Maya continues to listen quietly. Dedication, sacrifice. These sorts of unrequited altruisms all are respected by humans and considered virtues.
Aegir, I have never seen that country myself. A vast, vast country. Larger than Iberia, Victoria, or Ursus. Or perhaps all three combined. I've heard that the Aegir are rationalists. But how rational can they be, compared to the rationality of our kin? Listen to me, Harold. There is nothing noble about sacrifice, and dedication is not necessarily a virtue. Virtue. Noble. You do not need to understand what sacrifice or dedication are. Only the mediocre would presume that the Seaborn becoming closer to humanity is any form of evolution. No. This is merely an increased tolerance to allow for more possibilities. When we praise those who selflessly serve their kin, all that means is that so many more have chosen to do otherwise. If even young gloom-pinchers will die in the jaws of their natural predators to protect their kind, then why do we feel a need to repeatedly extol such a virtue? Humans only sing the praises of what's rare, using morality to whitewash altruism, all in an attempt to justify their utilitarian hearts, deeming themselves more noble than beasts. Such ridiculous self-aggrandizement. It is clear that the cracks between nations and races are tearing this land asunder. Life has never been without order, my Harold. This is the final answer I sought, for which I left the land and entered the sea.
The Seaborn closes its eyes. It is contemplating the words of Amaya, the words of its kin. It does not understand, but its kin says that it does not need to understand, only to do. The next moment, it feels its scaleless kin place her hand upon its body. Its kin says, I ask of you, remember me. Set me free. Consume me. Amaya! No. Scent is still here. It couldn't have gotten far. It cut through the walls corroded by the Nethersea brand and returned to the ocean. But that's not all. Something happened here. Its blood trails disappeared. You all stay here. I'll go after it myself. Why would hunters be afraid to return to the ocean? This is a disgrace. Then stew in that disgrace, Gladia. We need to tread carefully, and I alone will be enough to handle this. I'll go with you. To monitor me? To maintain discipline. As you please, but surely you can feel it too. More Seaborn are approaching. This place may be closer to shore, but it's already become the heart of the ocean. Braze. Soon, soon. The Grand Domain. Very soon. The storm is tearing the sky open. The terrible waves. They come. They will come. We shall watch. We shall wait. We shall meet the terrible waves. Jeez. Every time Rocinante appears on screen, Umaboy should play. Oh, jeez. Horse sound jump scare. Literal seahorse. So, Star, completely unrelated question. What are your thoughts about sculpting? And what do you think about reaping and tearing until there's nothing left? Well, there has to be something left, otherwise you don't have a sculpture. You have to be, like, you know, you have to be calculated about it. If you reap and tear until there's nothing left, then there's no sculpture to stand. Someone should tell Amaya that misanthropy isn't a seaborn trait. Jeez. Hello, Bushmaster. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Last night in Rocinante, give me big Mario and Yoshi vibes. Oh my gosh. How much did Spectre get a... what is... I don't know what this would be. Onion? Opinion? Opinion. Okay. How much did Spectre get an opinion boost from this little exchange? I could have gone pro in sculpture if it weren't for you, fish! Ripping and tearing until nothing is left would be a shark's feeding frenzy. Interesting point. Interesting point. See, I'm wondering, like, if she could actually do sculpture, like, you know, be very calculated about it, not getting rid of everything, but just cutting away the excess until you've revealed what you wanted to. Deep Color and Spectre do have interesting views of art. You can learn more about in their op files and records. I'm very curious about Deep Color because she just introduces herself as, I'm just a painter, nothing more. Also, why are all the Aegir very art-focused right now? Maybe it's just a coincidence, but both Spectre and Deep Color? That seems like a strange coincidence. Her big pizza cutter is actually just a giant sculpting treble. I have a feeling Spectre's art subjects would be a bit unhinged. Yeah, probably.
And singing, yeah. Like, why is it all... It's interesting. And fashion design. Huh. Interesting. We can talk about the art later? Okay. The art focus is because redacted. Noted. Noted. Alright. This is slightly confusing, my opinions of everything, but okay. Onward we sail? Do we want to try to attempt this? Next stage? Alright. One tire? Just gotta know, fish people love arts and crafts. Okay. Alright. You wanna push this now? Okay. I'm trying to, like... Alright. You can at least get the before reading out of the way. There you go. That's a good point. It stands before you. You may not be its kin, but you are both creations of nature. Oh. Oh, what is with those boxes? Oh, what the heck? Excuse me. That is rude. You know what? That's just plain rude. Why? Why that many? Why are there so many? I don't like that. You don't need to be so rude about it. Jeez. I'm not a fan of that one. This doesn't look enjoyable. Do not worry about the boxes. The boxes are a societal construct. Jeez. Ugh. You'll soon know the answer, but not now. All comes to this. Good luck and good hunt. Oh, jeez. The stage I've been saying will cost multiple streams. Please prove me wrong. That's a little scary. Don't worry, it gets worse. Alright, you know what? Let's just... This isn't gonna make much of a difference, but let's just bring them all to 60. Let's just bring them all to 60, and you know what? I'm gonna be... I'll even not be annoying about it, okay?
So, this is how you fight. Rush in with a whoosh. Knock them down with a pow. And finish them with a thud. Very good. I'll keep it in mind.
Man, that hurts.
Power
We'll do it that way.
is flowing into me.
Alright. There's no one on the team that is anywhere below E160. So we will see how this goes. Okay. I'm gonna hate this. And yes, my OCD is screaming. Thank you.
The Eye of Iberia. It's been a long, long time since I last set foot here. Countless soldiers from the Penal Battalion laid down their lives here. And when the Seaborn finally broke through our defensive line, countless engineers died in vain inside the lighthouse. Before our last ship was swallowed, we fled. For every 10 men who left home, hardly one returned. But now, behold, light!
Armin's voice trembles for the first time in an eternity. Calcit stares silently out into the corner of the distant reef. Massive lighthouse illuminates the entire sky, as bright as the day. I don't see the ship.
That is a good sign. It proves they found what they were looking for. Let's proceed. As long as this light is not extinguished, we will press forward.
Slithers around the main door.
Monster.
Screeches.
Clear the way. We're going in.
The heat of fire. The sea terrors gather around the main door, wandering, spinning.
Carmen's eyes sweep into the distance. They follow a line of the charred corpses of these abominations the entire way, their remains vanishing with the wind. The sea terrors do not feel fear,
but they do know how to seek advantage and avoid disadvantage. Their base instincts have taught them to hunt cautiously.
They have been taught fear. These creatures may not know what a country is, let alone laws and morals. But they have learned to fear the High Inquisitor. They have learned to fear everything we have built on top of this civilization. Dario!
Calcit does not say anything. She can see a strange ring on a patch of fluorescent ground. Charred corpses are stacked high into a mountain. The deaths of tens of thousands of their kin had imprinted a new behavior upon the sea terrors. Do not approach the lighthouse. A feeble flame still flickers. It was originally a great bonfire. Before the sea terrors had perished in a tide of death, there was nothing flammable here at all. At the heart of the flame stands a single man. He lifts his lantern and leans on his sword, just as he did when he learned to stand guard in his youth, motionless.
You've done well, Dario. Be at peace now.
The lantern in Dario's hand seems to echo Carmen's farewell. In an instant, the fire swallows even more sea terrors before the raging flame then wraps around the silent High Inquisitor. His already clouded eyes are still gazing far into the distance. Carmen remains silent for a long time before Dario's statue-like body. Calcit does not interrupt Carmen's mourning. She only takes in the scene with her eyes. There aren't many signs of the Hunter's activity here. The High Inquisitor remained here alone, staving off the surging tides of sea terrors until his life was spent. But even if the soldier's life force had bled dry long ago, the sea terrors still feared him, because his flame had not extinguished, because his light had not dimmed. The Inquisitor had turned himself into a force of nature, a pledge to defend the sanctity of the Eye of Iberia even beyond death. After a long time, Carmen lifts his head. Only then does Calcit see the signs of age in the old man in front of her. Though the Inquisition had used various methods to prolong his life, in this moment he could no longer hide the fatigue in his eyes. He turns his head and looks towards Calcit, then back to Dario, who was gradually disappearing into the flame.
He was my finest student, Calcit.
We have 3 minutes to mourn the death of this soldier. Once the flames go out, nothing will stand between the sea terrors and their nest. They will swarm this place. Also, I didn't see the girl. At least his disciple survived.
Are there no higher level seaborn here?
Doesn't seem so, for the time being.
Their numbers are nothing to be feared then.
For the time being. We ought to find a more permanent solution. The Eye of Iberia was built by Breogan.
it has the potential to become the hub for establishing a link with Aegir. Assuming they were able to find the ship. Wait, hold on. Who reactivated the Eye of Iberia? Neither the Aegir nor Dario should have had any experience with this. Look up there.
Ugh. Finally. The control panel is fine. Phew. I'm totally worn out.
Hums curiously.
Ugh. You're...
I must admit, you've surpassed my expectations. You managed to relight the Eye of Iberia by yourself, restoring at least 30% of its functionality. You did this alone, under these conditions.
You're the one Mr. Elysium mentioned. Oh! What about Mr. Inquisitor? He's been fighting for his life down there this entire time, and I didn't dare get close to him, since I wouldn't be able to help anyway. So all I could do was keep an eye on the control panel here.
He made the ultimate sacrifice.
What?
But by no means was it in vain. He sacrificed himself for his faith, and as such, will now live on forever. He died heroically as an Inquisitor, as a vindicator of Iberia. His ideal self shall be forever enshrined on the coasts of Iberia. And then there is you, Aegir. You have defended the purpose of his sacrifice. You have persisted all this time, and never given up. You've done well.
I never got to talk to him much, but he... what about Grand Pharaoh? What's going to happen to my home?
I usually don't answer every question from the general public. But for now, I don't intend to lie to you. Grand Pharaoh will soon be under the management of the Penal Battalion. The citizens will all come under their unified control and contribute to the construction of frontline checkpoints. Also, Tiago died at the hands of heretics.
No! How could this happen? Uncle Tiago, is he really...
He had long been aware of the Church of the Deep Sculptus, yet turned a blind eye to them. His cover-up thwarted the plans of the Penal Battalion, and delayed our ability to send Zabort here. Even if he'd escaped death, he would not have escaped me, child.
Jordy collapses limply onto the ground.
He feels numb and exhausted. He feels like the single string supporting him through everything that happened, long worn thin, had suddenly snapped.
Uncle Tiago, why?
Monster, guard the entrance.
Obeys cheerfully.
Can you confirm whether the Stultifera NAVIS was last seen? Dame Galset. Not that far, and the last signal came less than 48 hours ago.
What?
She's still able to send signals? Breogan helped the Iberian royal family construct lighthouses and fleets. Why, if not for restoring a connection to his homeland? Be it the Eye of Iberia, or some transponder hidden in a corner in the Stultifera NAVIS, they all use the Aegir's technology without reservation. Of course, all of this assumes that the Seaborn haven't already destroyed the ship or turned it into their nest. Carmen's eyes silently follow the direction of the light extending towards the horizon. The Stultifera NAVIS cannot be seen by the naked eye. The ocean is too expansive, and what's not too far for a ship is still a cruel joke to those on land. The weary saint once again shows his age. His lips quiver, as if innumerable thoughts are crossing through his mind. Alfonso, Garcia, Ture, Julia. Are you still out there? My captain and Gladia pursued it into the sea. We should go help them.
No, we'd be better off waiting here. The waters are restless, and the seaborn scent swirls together. There's probably more than just one. Did you hear something, Scotty?
What? No, I didn't.
I see.
What have you done to this place? You... Eggers! How'd you get in here? I was the only one with the key, and when the old deadbeat kicked the bucket, I threw it into the ocean! It's been 50 years already!
If this is the power source for the vessel, wouldn't locking it up mean giving up hope?
The old deadbeat was the last engineer we had. When he died, we had nobody left who could fix the ship. To make matters worse, we were already tangled up in the Seaborn and couldn't get away. Didn't need anyone rocking the boat on my watch. But, answer me! How'd you find this place?
Breog. The captain followed the clues he left, which led to Iberia, then here.
You people, you know the shipwright?
Nope, not at all. I've always been more into the arts, anyway. But it really shouldn't come as a surprise. To return to Aegir, we must follow the trail of Aegir. What's this?
Ah, you've even gotten your hands dirty digging up some of Breogan's personal belongings. Hasn't Aegir ever heard of respecting people's privacy?
What does it say? Breogan's experiences on land. A travel log, I guess? Is this what the captain's been looking for? No clue. Why don't you ask her yourself? Just a small part of it.
Returning empty-handed, eh? It disappeared. Furthermore, the reason we didn't chase any further is because there were signs of other Seaborn nearby. They came here following distant scents and the calls of their kin. Now, I don't mind skipping straight to the slaughter, but we should resolve the problem of this ship first. You dare treat my Iberia as a prize to be taken!
This ship is the only way for us to return to Aegir, and only it can contact our cities. As for the issue of repairs, perhaps I might be more qualified than a handful of backwards Iberians who know little of Breogan's technology. I can't pass up this opportunity, even if we must resort to force.
2 against 4, eh? Howls vigilantly. 3 against 3. Captain? Not so fast, Gladia. Don't forget what I said.
You never gave me a reason to give up on returning to Aegir.
I'm telling you, you don't know what it's like there now. The Seaborn have never taken the initiative to attack our cities unless their nests and living spaces were threatened. Each act of slaughter, each act of destruction, has been fueled by the Aegir's degeneracy. They thought we were dead. They lost contact with us. The blood of the Seaborn flow within us. In all our long years of battling against these enemies, we finally have a prime opportunity.
And you think these few acts of degeneracy have nothing to do with the scum we fight? Even if left alone, the Seaborn's living spaces will grow like a tumor until the entire ocean is devoured.
This and that are 2 separate issues, neither of which can be solved by heading home, rejoining the army, and marching forth once more. Why don't we try thinking outside the box this time?
So you've chosen to listen to those lowly beasts, to walk with them, to understand them.
They call us their kin, but what do we know about them? Far too little. I can hardly even understand what I've seen myself. Until we've obtained definite answers about their gods, everything we do is uselessly groping around in the dark. What are you talking about, Captain? You and the Seaborn, how do we know you're still on our side? Why do you have to...
Every hunter who thought they could get something out of the Seaborn has ended up disappearing. Of course, you should understand that better than me.
Their whispers resonate. They will invade your mind. Those are not your thoughts. Scotty, that's also a separate issue. I'll let Gladia give you the specifics. Ship captain, escort them away. I was just thinking the same thing, Edgar.
What a pity.
Stillness. Silence. Hunters long separated always seem to have the least pleasant of reunions. Something squirms in the hearts of Scotty and Spectre. The chief mate hesitates, its wound still aching. Swords are drawn, bowstrings stretched taut. Quiet. Too quiet. Wait, how is this possible? The rushing of the waves, the howling of the wind, the creaking sounds of the hull being torn open by Seaborn. They all become distant.
Hunters! The ship is sailing!
Nonsense, old Iberian. Just how many years do you think?
No, I swear it's true! Something's pushing the ship, and it might have been pushing the ship the whole time we were chasing after the Seaborn! And from the very beginning, our surroundings have been unusually quiet.
Kin, gather. Take this cell and go far away. Follow. We will follow. We will find the end of the storm.
Shakes head meekly.
The waves are fading. Silence is coming. I don't hear anything at all, after so many years of the waves washing against us. Why? Everything is just like that day. Cowers in pain and suffering. Garcia! Ugh, my hand is shaking. Damn it. If I didn't need it to hunt, I would have lopped this thing off a long time ago. What's the meaning of this, Edgar? Gladia does not answer. She imperceptibly reaches for her neck. The scales, the part of her that do not belong to her, are resonating with something. The scent of the Seaborn, the smell of the ocean. It's all gone. Look outside. It's way too peaceful. How could this be? What's going on? Why is it so quiet? Wait. Did you hear that? What was that? Was there something?
The ocean sank into an unprecedented silence. Anomalies appeared across the shore, as violently ebbing tides and irregular waves heralded the coming of disaster. All sounds were smothered, from waves crashing against the shore to the chiming of city clock towers. All noise faded away, until the voices of the people all disappeared as well. Until the wind was stilled. The profound silence came without a sound. Impossible. It's just like in the Inquisition's records. Are we facing Another silence? Shark, where are you going? Heading up to check things out.
I'll go with you.
Me too.
No, Scotty. You and Gladia stay here. Scotty.
Why?
Stay with Gladia, and remember this one thing. You will always be our hunter. Laurentina, let's go!
Spectre lifts her head towards the sky. The dark clouds know not when to dissipate, but she, who has lost the concept of time, finds a sea of stars in the sky. She can finally hear that voice. The voice that calls out to her. Spectre paces around the deck, and Ulpianus casts her a concerned glance for just a moment. You and the captain have a keen sense of smell. Can you sense any seaborn around us?
No. Right now, there is little difference between here and the land. Even though we're clearly floating out at sea, it's disconcerting. I'll head the other way to see if we're really being pushed by a current.
See you soon. Oh, starry sky. This is the first time in many years I've seen the stars so clearly. I had forgotten so many things. I forgot my home was used by others, and what finally saved my life and awakened my memories was the part of me I hated most. Accepting that I'm a freak actually wasn't as hard as it sounds. That's what makes me unique. The one final thing I am unable to let go of is my home. But have I really returned? Is this place on the sea's surface really Aegir? Is this still my home? Just because Gladia never said it doesn't mean I wouldn't realize. It wouldn't be the first time rifts have grown between hunters. But between us and Aegir, we've been separated by the shore for too long. I remember something else. When I was little, I once went with my parents and grandparents to watch the stars on the ocean's surface adorn the sky. On a day much like this, even the most beautiful pearl geode couldn't compare to that splendor. In retrospect, even after I became a hunter, I was always leaving my home again and again, but never reaching anywhere else. I suppose I'm getting a bit homesick. Where are you going to take me this time, Amaya? Under the magnificent starry sky, the creature quietly looks down on Spectre. It makes not a single sound. The ship splitting the waves, the wind's bluster. All sounds are drowned out by his soft murmurs. He hovers in the air as if walking on water, gently kissing the light of the stars and moons, his tentacles coruscating in a beautiful array. Nowhere, Laurentina. The ocean is boundless, and wherever we go is all the same. I've always been able to hear your song, Amaya. Laurentina, that is the name of our scaleless kin, the Liberi, the Iberian. As I consumed her, she kept stroking my head. She spoke to me of many things. Time itself was like frozen dust, an eternity seeming to pass as I listened to her. Until she could no longer speak, until even her bones were digested by our smallest kin. She nurtured me with both nutrition and time. She taught me everything I know. Since when were you so sentimental towards your food? Such was her request. I merely granted it. If there is purpose to such emotions, we are willing to experiment. What of Isharmala, Gladia, and Ulpianus?
Are your kin ready to return to the Great Sea?
We've had a bit of an internal disagreement.
Why? Your home is clearly right before your eyes. We many are clearly right here awaiting you. You're homesick, Laurentina. Amaya told me that. Of all the Aegir she ever made contact with, you harbor the greatest affection for Aegir itself. Come. Embrace me, and I will bring you back home.
You know, I've never touched a living Seaborn before. I prefer your kind dead.
Just as you prefer to give shape to inorganic matter, even though it offers nothing for your survival.
Do you have any other pursuits other than survival?
Pursuits? Like your pursuit to return home? Survival of our kind. The survival of more of us. The survival of we many. All beings ought to form a single entity. Life should not be so disorderly. The Seaborn descends onto the deck. Spectre laughs.
You're a graceful one. Did Amaya teach you that as well?
It was just her request. A memento.
I suppose that means you'll be paying back both of our debts?
Ah, before her death, Amaya entrusted you to me. I will make use of your life. I will also fulfill your requests. Amaya thanks you. She said I should help you. Because of you, their work was able to take another step forward. Their research and ideals have all advanced greatly. I can talk to you about Sharmala. I can take you back to Aegir. I can share with you where our kind are and how they're doing. I can name your clansmen who are trying to become one with us. Amaya begged me to help you. Only through helping you will you accept us as kin.
Huh. In that case, my first request is... stop singing. I want to hear the wind of my hometown.
Very well. In an instant, the wind and the waves return to Spectre's ears. Just as the sound of the first wave splashing against the deck rings out clearly, Opianus's great giant blade is already poised above the Seaborn's head. Die. What? It managed to block! Ugh.
Opianus! Sufficiently heavy blow. Our kin in the ocean will welcome his unconscious form. They will take him back to our nest, where we will spend time becoming one with him. As for this floating box, it has been used to house our kin who have not yet adapted to the sea. But most of them died, and the rest have refused to become one with us. Therefore, it is no longer needed.
Spectre is unable to see the Seaborn's movements, but like a piece of garbage being swept aside by a pedestrian, the once glorious cannon mounted on the ship vanishes in the blink of an eye. A few seconds later, an enormous splash in the distance reveals where the steel construct had gone.
How did it manage to slice off that cannon? With its tail? Shh.
Spectre's eyes are unable to follow. Whether shaken by the ease with which Opianus was repelled, or distracted by the sound of the metal cannon being sliced through, Spectre is easily struck and sent crashing into the deck. She was unable to see the attack at all. Come, let us return to the sea. Whether to hunt, or to communicate, or to evolve, we must all return to the sea. Halt! You're trying to take apart my ship! You monster! Garcia! Roars. The chief mate charges at the Seaborn. But before even laying a finger on that elegant being, the chief mate's movements suddenly freeze. Kin. This is kin. I am attacking my own kind? Ugh.
What a paradoxical being.
You've consumed many of our kin, yet many more go hungry. You ought to feed them. Turn into nutrients and nourish our kind. Garcia! What are you doing to my chief mate? Ugh. Ugh. God damn it! Ugh. Don't worry, I'm alright! Alfonso. What is it? Wait, hold on. What? Garcia, you... Alfonso. Today is the last day of our voyage. All these years, I always treated myself as a monster. Easier that way. I know. If I die, you'll be lonely. And then you'll die. You shouldn't die. So I'm worthless. Today is the last day of our voyage. I think I already feel kinship towards it. No! No! Garcia! You can still talk! You're still yourself! No. Time is up. The STULTIFERA will soon sink. The fluorescent sea has already started to corrode the ship. I will fight to the death as an Iberian. I will never accept it as my kin. The Seaborn has already bent down. It looks hardly any different from the greatest chief mate Iberia has ever known. Garcia nudges the shining crown sitting atop its head. My beloved, remember your duty. You are not fighting me, Garcia. You are fighting we many inside your heart. You are on this ship, but you thirst for the sea. But it doesn't matter. Become sustenance and nourish our kin, or become one with us. The chief mate's body is punctured, blood gushing out like a spring. The Seaborn tosses Garcia overboard into the ocean like chucking out bait. It gazes from above, noble and impassive, like an inviolable Akon. What just happened? How could it so easily? Human, kin, and all living things in between. Amaya wishes to correct you, and thus it shall be done. I simply welcome back my kin, and welcome back as Sharmala. Protect the lives of our kin, then return to we many. Return home. Shark. Claudia effortlessly steps forward, casting off the gentle beckoning from behind. In the space of a moment, Scotty, who had been standing behind her, and Spectre, once again returning to battle, react in sync and brandish their weapons at the Seaborn. As the fastest of the group, Gladia would improve the synergy between the three if she slowed down a bit, but she had already lost the capacity to stay calm. It dodges, or more accurately, it simply takes a step forward, but its speed is sufficient. It has its eyes only on Scotty. There are many among us who wish to see you, Sharmala. Sharmala. Our kind awaits you. We await you. We hope you will answer our call. Filth. Is there no end to your arrogance? Gladia whirls her lance at the Seaborn, but it does not evade. It is run through, its body easily lifted and smashed down into a deep pit. No good. What's happened to your body? Soon, many kin in need will reach my heights. We are changing every day. Gladia, we are one whole. You are one of the strongest batch. Where's my captain? Tossed into the sea. He was injured pretty badly. Even their gods were unable to devour Opianus. He won't die so easily. Its body seems to have undergone some changes. It's nothing like the trash we encountered in Salvianto. Swordfish, treating an enemy with caution rather than contempt. Maybe I'm still missing some memories. But does that ever happen, Scotty? No, you're right. It is rare. But Seaborn like this were also rare. What kind of prey stands before 3 hunters and remains unscathed? To be fair, I've barely done anything yet. The ship won't hold out if we keep fighting like this. Though, it's grown much stronger. Just the last few blows have already set the lowest deck on fire. How dare you treat Garcia and my ship like this? I'll make you regret this, monster! Please, my kin. Even more of our kin call out to me, asking me to maintain the ocean's growth and tranquility. If you get in my way, I have no choice but to consume you. I beg of you, return to our kind. Hey, Amaya. If you insist on calling me that. Sure do. Anyway, I just remembered something which really should have been written into those scriptures. What? She still owes me her life, and you're going to pay it back. A debt? If you are willing to return to our kind, I will grant you that. No can do. The Seaborn does not answer. It silently leans forward, baring its claws. In an instant, the damage to the ship's hull passes a critical threshold, and everything in sight shakes violently. Minutes. Yes, your kind's conception of time. Amaya spoke of this before. 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, this box will be surrounded by our kin. It will sink. Hunt and consume, survive and evolve. It has never hesitated. Jeez. Great.
Doctor, what do I do if my legs are shaking?
I think our legs are all shaking, frankly. Oh, jeez. Okay. Are we starting with one of these things? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, are you kidding me? We're starting with one? I hate this. Entirely. I hate everything, but there's nowhere to deploy anyone. There's nowhere to deploy anybody. Are you kidding me right now? Where are you going to? Are you just gonna go the whole way? No, you're gonna stop there, aren't you? There's nowhere to put anyone. I don't like this. Where the heck do I... Okay, I see many problems, and one is called no deployment places. Great. Of course. Fantastic. It's gonna have to be Vulpes then, because it needs to be someone who can stand on their own well. And it should probably be over here so that we can multiply this. Wait, is this... Okay, this is not a ranged tile. Oh my gosh, I hate everything about this. Let's have Scotty helping here.
Sorry.
We need to be able to not let anyone go through. And we really need to be able to... Oh, gee. Oh, jeez. Okay. Vulpes, please, help us. Please be on skill for a long, long, long time. Let's have... I really am gonna need a healer, but I should be okay in the beginning, right? Alright, that's where a healer's gonna have to be late. No, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. We can use this... We can use this to keep them hold if we need to. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, shoot. No. No, 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 no. Please. Oh, shoot. Please don't be based on where you're dying. Oh, boy. Okay. There's still no places to deploy anybody. Oh, jeez. This doesn't feel good at all. We're gonna need... We'll probably need that space, so let's have Harka here. Wait, can we... No, we can't deploy there. Shoot. Okay. Oh, wow, there are so many problems. So many problems happening. Also, brand is also gonna be a thing. I should keep that in mind. That's also going to be very much a problem. You know what? Reed probably makes a really great spot, like... This is a ranged tile. Boy. Oh, boy. Okay, yes, Reed is gonna be here, because she'll be able to heal whoever's in the way. Coming after. Trying to help, maybe? I don't know. At least it's not invisible, right? Alright, and then... Let's have her help out. Be the best option here, maybe. No, we're gonna need to do... We're gonna need range. We're gonna need a lot of range, and we're gonna need... Oh my gosh, we need Honeyberry already. We need Honeyberry badly. I need to get rid of this thing badly. Wait, or do you have a... Oh shoot, do they have the okay. There. And, do you have the other one? I can't even tell. Or is your staff just glowing? I don't think so. I can't tell. Hopefully not.
The currents will pull the weak.
Okay, gee. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, let's do this already before you go down. I'm not letting you go down. I can't change this. Shoot. Gosh, okay. Alright. Are you... It's a sea shanty? There's a sea shanty? Are you kidding me right now? Oh boy. Oh my god. Took you long enough? I'm sorry, I was kind of worried on not dying. Oh man. Oh shush. There are too many fish. I'm a little distracted by the fish. Oh my gosh. Easily the best OST in Arknights? Okay, this is nice though. Is this your first boss theme with lyrics? No, because of Chapter 8. It's the best boss theme, give it a proper listen afterwards. Okay, fair. No, Chapter 8 had me speechless. That was very intense. Alright, sea shanty. Great! Alright. I need to get rid of this thing. Like, no, I need to get rid of... Shoot, how does the order go again? Oh my gosh, you guys. Is this why you keep saying Golden Age? I see now. I get why. Alright, fair enough. This is why people kept spamming it. Yes, I see now. Thank you. Oh dear. There's like nowhere good to place anybody. Oh, this is not helpful, and I'm sure that's intentional, huh? I'm sure that's really intentional. Ha! That's not helpful.
Playtime's over.
Alright, I don't... Shoot. Who else do we have? Yeah, and what is your range, Jabai? Gladia is the healing. Alright, shoot. Oh my gosh, there's no range tiles for healing anyone. Okay, you know what? Saria is gonna have to be our pocket healer. But unfortunately, that doesn't help. Wait. That's not gonna help, no, wait. I have to make sure that that's not gonna be a problem later. That is a problem. That is a problem. These are such bad setups. We should get Golden Glow up soon. No one's gonna be able to reach. Alright, we'll do... Okay, I don't like this limitation, but I think this is the best option we have at the moment until we learn more of how this works. I really need DP. Oh, shoot. We really need DP. Don't go through. Oh, you're gonna go through. That's not good.
To find out.
Nowhere. Lovely. At least they're all on fire. Blemmy, you're gonna have to be here for a minute until I can figure out what to do. Vulpus is not nearly close enough on skill.
I'm taking you with me!
Well, that works. Did we change this?
A battlefield.
What? Oh, shoot! I forgot about this gate! Ah! No, you're not allowed to go bad! How dare you! How dare you! Evil! Evil you are! Vile, nasty creature you are! Vile, nasty creature, how dare you! Oh, I hate you so much!
I'll do my best.
You are evil! Far beyond evil! Oh my god! Oh, shoot, okay.
For the coming battle.
We still don't have anyone who can heal okay. Note to self, next time everybody closer to the boxes. Even though it goes completely against what I wanted.
I'm so tense.
Oh my gosh. Ah! Shoo! Oh my gosh, I hate everything. Okay. Spectre, can you how much does it have left? Spectre, can you please? Thank you. Okay, well, I guess we know what thing it's swallowing. Oh wait, it won't even matter, will it? As long as it doesn't go through, I guess. Now we know what it's doing. I hate that. I hate that so much. There goes Golden Glow. There goes Spectre. I hate this. Oh, I hate everything about this. Can we do it in time? Probably not. I'm sorry, Spectre. Ah! She returned to her kin. No, that is not supposed to happen. Oh my god, why? I hate everything about you, and this, and everything here. Oh my gosh. Please go away. You're not even the boss this time, so you're like not as awful, which is irritating as heck. Okay. Scotty, please avenge Spectre. How are we gonna do it? Yes, okay. We don't have any way to heal. Except for Haruka, which will help us a lot. Let me think how we want to do this. There's 2 left. Fair enough. Yeah, okay, we've got Golden Glow. Good enough. I don't want Bulbous to die.
This sword has a Terra.
How much? Okay, you're okay, you're okay.
Find out.
Bulbous, you are tanking everything to an absurd degree. We need more things to explode. We need to be able to, like, keep everything off of, and everyone's great. Okay. We need to get rid of the brand here. We need to get, there's nowhere, there's nowhere to move.
Solidify.
Oh, I hate this. All right. Please stop everything you're doing. Please stop being such a terrible creature. Please just,
So much negotiation.
please go. You know what? I don't even need to use that because you're gone. I hate this. Are you okay? Bulbous is okay. How great, more of these things. Realizing that no one's there to protect us. Oh my god. Spectre's back at least. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You are the
No
one
one's here to help. Will this even work? Probably not. But you know what? At least you can reach.
target sighted.
Golden Glow, please! Do you see how close they are to the box? This is your time to shine! Oh my gosh. Alright, we are getting rid of all of these stupid dudes.
So much negotiation.
Do not get near us. Do not get near us. You're not allowed to be near us. Reed, do you have any more firepower? Literally? Literal firepower? That'd be great. Ha! I'm not going to let this attack us again. Please. You're not allowed to do this. I'm wasting so much of this on you lowlifes.
Watch out. The currents will.
Thank you, Gladia. That helps.
Into the abyss.
All right. I just need to be able to get rid of these guys quickly, soon, please. Stop. Stop with the stupid nervous impairment, you awful creatures. Oh! Are you kidding me? Again?
Playtime's over.
Why? Oh, great. Now you have a secondary form. Now you have a secondary form. Ahaha. I see the problem. I see all the problems that are going to occur here. Great. Arts damage is probably really helpful right now, maybe.
Watch out.
Oh my gosh.
The currents will.
We only have Haruka for healing. This isn't good. This is not good. This isn't good, guys. At least, oh my gosh, there's, okay. Reed, please light more things on fire. Please light more things on fire. Please don't go through. How dare you? Do not go through, you awful creature. I can't do anything. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sakiko. We love our Lord Guards. Why do you have 2 of these up? Okay. What now? What now? What now? What? Are we gonna be... Oh, great. Range. Where is the... Oh my gosh. Haruka, please keep healing. At least we don't get nervous impairment from the brand, so... Alright. I wanted to try to save Golden Glow's skill, but we're gonna not be able to... We don't have that as an option, so... Oh my gosh. Please don't kill Golden Glow. Stupid range and everything. How dare you! Great. Well, that's extremely unhelpful because... Oh great, you counted as one of these things? Alright, you know what? How about Blemmy, because she can at least hold the line. I'm nervous about this thing. This thing is making me nervous as heck. Why are we- Oh, Brand! No, stop it! Oh my gosh, stop it! How? I thought it was a brand thing! How? Is it not a brand thing? I'm so confused. I thought it was. I'm so tired of you. I thought it was a brand thing. No? Am I wrong? Oh my god. We're gonna.
Everyone, hang in there.
Ah! There's nothing I can do about. I can't change this. I can't. Can I stop you at least from moving for a second? Oh my gosh, please. I don't have anyone else to. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's the end of it. I'm not gonna be able to stop this guy. He's on the brand, so there's nothing I can do. I'm trying to see if Sakiko can maybe. I'm gonna have to do this again, aren't I? Sakiko, please. He's not invisible anymore, please. Dang it! That's it. That's the stage. I think. I mean, I can try to. No, I think that's the stage. I'm pretty sure that's the stage.
No matter
Yeah,
what trouble
okay.
we're in, I'll face it together with all of
Evil. That's unnecessary! Jeez! Oh. It was a solid first try. I appreciate that. Do you understand why we wanted you to at least see the stage now? Yeah, that's yeah. Yes, I do. Thank you. This was already better than what I had to go through. It went really good until the pineapple. I thought the pineapple didn't attack if it wasn't on the... Oh, it's operators on brand. Oh, I'm so stupid. It's operators who are on brand, not pineapple on brand. Operators on brand. Ugh. Arca is a very good healer, yeah. Again, I'm aware that this is very much due to, like, you have more modern ops, but hey. This was the second event when I started. Oh, gee. That's rough. Slithering sounds. No! That's why I said you need more E2s where you can finish the event. I see that, yeah. Pineapple can also attack one operator not on brand. Op on brand is in addition to normal targeting. That is evil. If you brought, like, Telopsis and put Saria closer, she'd accomplish roughly the same. Yeah, that's fair. Also, Vulpes is a tank. Can we just appreciate that Vulpes is a self-healing tank? We wanted you to see what to prepare for. Got it. Noted. That makes sense, because that's about stream. They don't have infinite range versus not on brand, though. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Her stun is the real deal. I love this Fox Mother. Arca gives 20% Sanctuary. Noted, noted. We love the Fox Mom, yes, yes. Imagine what it was like when it came out. I know, that's why I'm saying. I understand that I'm being very, very buffed here. I acknowledge that I'm being buffed here. You want to auto the stage and it breaks every time. I can imagine why. It's time for PTSD Saturday. What do you think about the song? I see why you guys like it. I can see why you enjoy the sea shanty. I think you can already formulate a winning strat already, but all up to you. Vile, vile, nasty creature you are. Starlight to a fish. I believe in stream nights. You know, I don't know. Maybe we'll... None of the hunters have anything... Like, they're the only ones we have need to at this point. Oh, you know what? We haven't even had Kaobe yet. We can try to see if Kaobe helps, but... Oh, man. So, okay. The boss, I'm guessing that is the boss. The evolving boss, having 3 stages, as opposed to 2, but the last one is probably gonna be one of those, like, you know, comes back around again type of things. As a separate stalling thing. Oh, that's gonna be awful. That's where I'm gonna want KOB, probably. But, putting everybody closer, at least, should help. The only issue is, yeah, the layout is clearly done to make you hate everything. If he eats the defense buff, KOB is excellent. I love how we only had one choice because the other one already went through. So, okay, both of those awful buffing creatures do just stay at that one gate. So that's good to know, at least. Did you notice you can grab 2 buffs if they die too close to each other? I sure did! I sure did notice that! God. Strange foxwoman screams expletives at fish tank, more at 5. And now you maybe kind of see why I did the essay on KOB today. I do, yes. This map design oozes hostility. I agree, yes. Oh my gosh, okay. I think this is good that we got to see it. I think I will try to formulate a bit of a plan for Saturday. And we'll just, you know, hope and pray, and maybe I'll just use up some more resources. We'll see. Probably gonna bring in KOB. And, yeah, if you haven't yet joined the Discord, definitely consider joining the Discord. If you're new here, we would love to have you in the Discord. There is an Arknights channel. Please make sure to read the rules in the rules channel so that you can talk. And please make sure to keep all spoilers within the spoiler threads that is in the channel. There is one for anything past Act 1 or anything in the story. No spoilers here where I'm at. And there's one for CN server stuff if you are into that side as well. We will, oh my gosh, what am I doing on? I don't even remember how the schedule goes. We will be continuing this on Saturday and see how it goes. That's what it is. Okay, I was like, why does it feel weird? Thursday! Thursday? What are we doing Thursday? Thursday is Cheese Moon Day. That is gonna be really interesting. That is gonna be an art stream, and if you have not yet, we are gonna be doing an event to celebrate our love for Cheese Moon, because Thursday is National Cheese Day. So if you want to participate, we're gonna try to do a challenge where we try to see if we can beat the Steam cumulative player base at one-time record, which is 15 people. So if you bought Cheese Moon, if you own Cheese Moon, if you want to help the cause of trying to beat the record, please grab Cheese Moon on Steam, and we'll see if that is something that we can do. It should be a fun time regardless. Do we want to tell the lucky audience about the event? Sure. I was able to get in touch with the Cheese Moon devs. They have said that there will also be a giveaway for Cheese Moon keys to see if you can get a copy of the game yourself. If you do not have it yet, it will be by chance, but you can only enter if you are in the stream. You must be in the stream to be part of the giveaway. But yes, I am very grateful. They seem like very, very nice devs. So that should be fun. That should be really fun. That will be Thursday. Probably missed the Cheese Moon event, but cheering for you all. Thank you, Bushmaster. It's gonna be an art stream, so it'll still be like semi-ish low-key, but it should still be really fun. And we're going to be having Cheese Moon running. We're all gonna see if we can get Cheese Moon going. Cheese Moon devs know the existence of stargazers. Indeed! Indeed they do! Alright. We are conquering the moon cheese. That should be really fun. I gotta make sure that I spend tomorrow doing any prep that we need for it. With that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, stargazers. Join the Discord if you haven't yet. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Twitch if you haven't yet. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We will beat up the stupid fish on Saturday, and Thursday will be filled with cheese. Thank you,
and all the best.